Now we are live. All right. All right, great people. Welcome once again today, great people. Great people. I thank you all. Like we promised our people that we're going to be coming up 6 o'clock Biafran time. We promise our people that we're going to come up today 6 o'clock Biafran time. And here we go. Here we go, great people. Freedom fighters, lovers of freedom are great people all over the world. This is something that I'm going to wait some little seconds so that I can be able to connect to Biafran television channel 1. I have to get it correct because today's message have to go straight there. We are not going to start the broadcast before we move forward. We make sure that your introduction, we will get it on BTV. We'll make sure that introduction get there. So you give me some minutes, great people, as you are joining. Make sure you do the needful to this video. Is very, very important. I greet you all once again, Omo Shineke. I greet you all once again. I want you people to understand that today's broadcast is going to be exclusive, and we are connecting the dots. But I want our people on the ground because we have over 70 million that are going to be watching direct Biafra land and across the globe. But we are going to wait because I want everything to go straight to the BTV. When our brother will introduce himself, I want to get straight to BTV so that our people will begin to understand direct. And I want our people to understand this, that we are on BTV channel 1. Thank you very much, technical director. We are now live and direct on Biafran television channel 1 under the leadership of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And whenever I'm saying channel 1, I'm not talking about yes, Mazi technical director, is the network breaking? Is it breaking?
I think it is.
Is it?
But it's okay, it's better now.
Yeah, it's breaking. Great people, I want you people to give me some minutes. Let me put straight a cable because I'm using wireless. I think I don't want anything to disturb me. So I want you people to give me some times. Mazi, Donut, you can just begin to talk some certain things, try to greet people. You can also use this opportunity to introduce yourself before I'm back to connect my cable.
Thank you. I salute you all, Biafrans worldwide. I greet you in the name of Jesus, the name that is above every name. I thank you. I'm comrade. I am currently the coordinator of Washington DC IPOB, and I've been serving in this capacity for the past 2.5 months, going to the 3rd month now, if I'm not mistaken. And I am holding forth, and my primary goal is to serve Biafrans here in the United States, all the way from DC to the top, bottom up, not up to bottom, like somebody will say. You see, I'm a servant. I'm here to serve my people, including you. I represent you worldwide. Your existence is my passion and my heart desire, and I hope to keep it that way by God's grace, if given the opportunity to do so. So I serve you with all my heart, with all my strength, and with everything God has given to me. I'm all about service. Just
Mazi Donut, please. It seems like I'm not listening to you. It seems like I cannot see you.
You can't
I
see
cannot
me?
hear your voice. Can you hear my voice, Mazi Donut?
Yes, I hear you loud and clear. Can you hear
Okay.
me?
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Of course, I can hear you sound and clear.
Okay.
Good. Why this thing? I have some. This thing never happened. I never see something like this before. Why is the thing is breaking? Mazi, I don't want to make a mistake. I think great people. I'm going to shut this. Mazi, we cannot go ahead if the thing is cutting. How can I go ahead when the thing is breaking?
But you're coming out clear. I can hear you clear. You're not breaking.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Mazi.
But it's not breaking.
Okay. Great people.
Now I'm not hearing you. Now your voice is gone.
Yes, you can hear me now.
Okay, I can hear
Mazi,
you.
of course, you have introduced yourself, right?
Yes.
Thank you very much. Our great people of Biafra, freedom fighters, lovers of freedom, our great people all over the world. My name's Mazi Okechukwu, known as the Biafran Chadunwa Chineke, the General. I am from Ihala in Anambra. Anambra is a Biafra land. I am on that chain of command. And I want to tell you, great people of Biafra, what we are doing today is something that is going to be different today. We're going to touch a lot of things. But before we proceed on today's broadcast, you people have heard who I have here. He is a coordinator, Washington, D.C., IPOB. Now, there's something that I want our people to pay attention to. There is some lies from Pit of Hell, from High Chief OGBUFI. Somebody, it was somewhere yesterday, I think yesterday or day before yesterday, where he was trying to tell us that he's still a coordinator Washington, D.C. He's still claiming it. And I want you people to understand that what we are doing here, we are setting the record straight. At the same time, connecting the dots. And I want every one of you that are coming in here, make sure you share the video. But of course, we don't care about what the Facebook is doing. I am telling you people that we are on satellite. This broadcast today is on satellite. Our people in Biafra land, they are listening to us live and direct. If you can be able to tune your channel World BTV channel 1, you'll be seeing us live. Some of you that are living in Europe, you can also download the app so that you can be able to watch us through your phone. But if you feel like also, you can go through the television. You search for it, BTV's channel 1, under the leadership of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. But now, there is a video that I'm going to play. It's a video, but I don't want to see all these shenanigans. I decided to cover it, but every one of you will see what OGBUFI is vomiting from his mouth. This man called OGBUFI, I call him a gossiper. OGBUFI na kwasili. I don't lie about what I'm saying. OGBUFI na kwasili. And there is something I hate so much when a grown-up man begin to gossip. OGBUFI na kwasili. OGBUFI never did what they told him to do. OGBUFI is there planning. What they did before is not enough. They announced it again, bringing some propaganda here and there, saying the Onyendu send them a message. Onyendu said this. I don't know how the Onyendu send them a message, but let us listen to this audio video. I make it to be audio, but that was their conversation yesterday with one idiot living here in Germany, say that he's a master prophet. That idiot that his head is not correct, because that man, his number 6, believe you me, the number 6 is not working. When you are saying that somebody number 6, I just want you people to pay attention. Whenever that man comes as a broadcast, you will see, he will talk, he will begin to laugh like when there is something really. And I'm one without, you know, just laughing for nothing. Nothing makes him laugh, but it will be because this is ways. Master Prophet is his ways. But Mazi Donat, as we can.
Yes, sir.
Yes, let us listen. I want you to pay very big attentively on this video that we're going to play now.
Right.
And you will begin to see that this man is claiming your position. Now you will see that the way is still claiming your position. And I don't know who made them that, who gave him that position.
I will
let me push it out so that our people. Yes, it's very good.
And
yes, let me take it back from the beginning so that you will begin to hear the nonsensical from Master Prophet.
Yeah.
Before OGBUFI himself will come up. Now, let's go, my people, and I hope you people are watching. Let's go and hear the voice before we move straight to broadcast of the day. Thank you, my great people. They won home now.
And when Nagama Popataya, in the network and a program in there, so no problem. I'm in a different way. High Chief, I didn't possible right now because of his endorsement Ibada life, but we planned it not a life thing, but that's not a problem. So another time you can still Ibada High Chief go. High Chief OGBUFI ekele mama
Master Prophet.
Yeah, I can hear our live video interview, but live program. Although now watch our interview as such, or a program just to say mama. And you know, between the age, na Alibo now everywhere na and many. But I'm only just small little thing because I'm not because of the program and certain programming right now. So you have to leave. So as my first of all, actually we will hear before maybe the Juwagi Hentos. So as ekele onya akede ya botozo e otra ahụrụ otu gina, more especially you High Chief OGBUFI gị na ndị otu unu ndị unu na ha kwụ unu ebe ahụ ji na-take care of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu na the needs of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu na-ahụ na ihe na-emehụ Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra. Actually, nwere ohere asị gị mama, thank you. Ihe unu na-eme anyị na-eme ya. Ana m asị gị thank you, ndewo. And but agma hapụ godo gị ka ikwuo kọwa onwe gị kpọkwa n'onye ewu, then maybe the bịa kelezi we gị define more than kwa here ọ chọkwara the background, your background. Or you another program where on because came from only the telephone.
Okay.
Because only from the telephone, only from the world phone. So thank you. Nobody time.
Can you hear me?
Yes. High Chief OGBUFI, High Chief OGBUFI because onabala money will be because kowatro nani, mama.
No, I'm so grateful, Master Prophet. I'm so grateful. First of all, I don't know who am I.
Yes, go ahead.
Everybody moving some money. I'm High Chief OGBUFI.
Oh, tell me.
And the High Chief OGBUFI from Abia North. And the Abia North, usually precisely.
Must you declare all those ones? Have got him
No problem. Okay. I'm from Agamot. Okay.
Mama.
I'm from Agamot. Good. So, Master Prophet, first of all, I'm going to tell you, did you know that? In our decision right now, people are confused. Okay. I know that you are fearless. You do what you're supposed to do. And the Andy family. Plus, one I give a help again. They're beginning on them. If she can take a little on. Okay.
Go ahead. You go ahead. You go out your room again.
I got you.
If one I have you could be open more than IPO. Recently, Mazi Kanu has restated you in your position.
Okay. This program is supposed to be live, but due to circumstances. So if not, I have already shared the flyer, and if you look at the flyer right there, on the ground, I keep for going through. The coordinator, IPOB coordinator, Washington DC.
Oh, Tom.
Yes.
Are you listening?
And I'm the patron of liaison. I'm the chief patron of liaison. Thank you.
Thank you, Mama. And it's going to be a lot of people. I'm here again your team name now Washington DC. And more especially here on a batara Mazi Nnamdi Kanu so in Yamaka. As on Bewan Abalonso. Only Hende do children upon Hasi Mundo Nanga, if I let them Mundo Nazi, you wait in a way. Bagon Agum, Iberabia, you wait in a meaning. In no, get a team, no, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, when he needs Nakandino honor, and you have not let him down. Ejimo Hodana Segi Nkiji only Hende and Abashi Nchem Jika High Chief OGBUFI Nkijika Ekwele Kandino Nde na Abago Kaha Megi Kisi you focus on your private business. Because Kelene Mundo to Uno Ganoha now care for the need of the supreme leader of the indigenous people of Biafra. And Mechawama to want to get low to the area in Nimea before 1 or 2 minutes before Gap or Gawa, again before Modaga, bring here or Jerome and Mama.
Mr. Prophet, thank you very much. Like I said, keep your work going. And here, our director, which is a group, he is the one that introduced this liaison. We approve it before all these things is happening now. He approved it a year or 2 years before he was kidnapped. So since then, our people here, liaison, we are trying our best to make sure that anything immediately, Basra, Biafra. So I use this opportunity to the children.
Oh, it's the one. Okay, go ahead.
Yes, we don't know that. The children, yes, which is the chief liaison, is the children. This is the Mazi chair. That children and the 2 other sisters, Angela and the Blessings. We make along, putting them fighting. I make sure that So I should guess for that you all are doing the best. So Master Prophet, I'm promising you that our team liaison will not.
I can't hear you. Your voice. Please restore my voice. Restore my audio. I can't hear. Restore my audio. Unmute yourself. Unmute.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes, now I can hear you. Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yes. Yes.
Oh, good, good. Thank you very much.
Good.
Thank you very much. Matt Donald, I hope you listened to every conversation
Right.
that OGBUFI that OGBUFI said. But my question to you now is this. OGBUFI claimed to be a coordinator from Washington, D.C. So who are you now if OGBUFI is still claiming that he is a patron of Riazon account, at the same time still a coordinator of Washington, D.C.? And there is something that you remember that last time Mazi Chike Doziem suspend OGBUFI because of his dubious act. They told him to go and trying to do something about it, that he should, set up a committee or a panel to settle his case. But because of the kind of interior motive that he have, he don't want to do what the HOD told him to do. And now, according to Master Prophet, he said that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have restated, I want to repeat, restated OGBUFI to his position. So Mazi, I want you to take over the floor and explain to great people of Biafra. And I want you to know that this thing is going direct on Channel 1 BTV under the leadership of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. The floor is yours, Mazi. Thank you very much.
Thank you. I once again thank you for that question. And I have to explain this. First of all, I, Dr. Donald Azubike, is the coordinator of IPOB Washington, D.C. OGBUFI is no longer the coordinator, not only no longer the coordinator of IPOB DC, he has been expelled from IPOB permanently. He has no role, nothing to do with IPOB ever again. He has been expelled. And I need something. He made mention of a flyer, that there is a flyer he printed. I need a copy of that flyer because I will use it as an evidence. Once I get a concrete evidence about that position he's claiming, I will go to court tomorrow. If I get that flyer today, I promise Biafrans, I swear by my mother's womb, I will go to court tomorrow and get a court injunction to reframe him from not only claiming to be Washington DC coordinator, also reframe him from having anything to do with IPOB in any capacity whatsoever in America. That is what I would do. I swear by my mother's womb. I'm going to get a court injunction. Once I get a concrete evidence, I heard he said he has a flyer. I need a copy of that flyer. I want it. That will be part of my evidence. And I will use that and the expulsion letter. These are the two critical documents that I will need to make sure I issue him a court injunction tomorrow unfailingly to refrain from using anything and everything IPOB, let alone claim to be Washington, D.C. Coordinator. He has no jurisdiction whatsoever. Let me say this. He is making all these claims based on the backing of Kanu Takano. Onyendu does not have any contact with neither Kanu Takano or Chief OGBUFI. Onyendu don't have any direct contact with them. They only get secondary information from Onyendu. Onyendu also gets secondary information from them. Okay? In between the line, somebody is manipulating communication, their communication points. Somebody is manipulating this communication point. So do not listen to the lies of OGBUFI. This is a typical activity of OGBUFI. This kind of thing is what OGBUFI has been doing for the past 5 to 6 years in America. That is why America is not stable. Look at what is happening today. We are faced with extinction. Onyendu is in custody, is kidnapped. They are raping and impregnating our girls in the country, in Biafra land. No future, no hope for 74 to 75 million people. Yet, these people are rallying around, trying to destabilize IPOB worldwide. Can you see now that all what I've been saying in the past about High Chief OGBUFI and Kanu is what is happening today? It's unfolding. Right,
it's correct. Yeah, what you're saying is correct.
Yes, it's unfolding. They have neglected what is at stake. Onyendu is in the hands of his enemy. One day, do you know what it is to fall into the hands of your enemy? Do you understand the enormity, the gravity, the severity of being in the hands of your enemy? Onyendu is in the hands of his enemy, our enemy, his brother, so-called brother, so-called. And I know he's, of course, Kanu is not his brother. He knows I know that. If Kanu want to claim to be his brother, let him come and swear with that water. On TV, on a Rapture man, and all that. Let him come and swear if he's the brother of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He is not. You see, this is the attitude. He wants power so badly. He wants it. I remember many times I would talk with him. He's always coming up with something against DOS, one way or the other. I never fully understood it until it has dawned on me now that this guy is seeking personal aggrandizement and gratification. He wants power at all costs. Not only power, he's also manipulating Neneanya. He once swore to me that if it's possible, Nana no walo, Nagalu Neneanya. So why is it that I can trust Neneanya? Why did he sell Nenanya's honesty to me in the beginning if he does not have vested interest in our finances? So putting all this together, Kanu is a criminal. Take it or leave it. First of all, he will have to explain to Biafrans where he's getting the money he is using to foot the legal, private legal battles. Who is giving him that money? I hope it's not Nenanya. And this is one of the reasons why I want Nenanya. I have the consensus of Biafrans to seek for an auditing of our account. One person cannot be in charge of our account anymore after the experience of Madam Oyibo. Anyway, let me not digress, but let me go straight to the point. Kanu has been battling with HOD and DOS for years. It is not clear to me. And then, do you know who is giving OGBUFI all this impetus, all this audacity? It is Kanu. I'm sure Kanu has assured him that the one he gave me, and let me assure Kanu today, I'm here in America. I'm waiting for the likes of OGBUFI. OGBUFI should claim to be coordinator of DC. I need a concrete evidence. Of course, not print to go flyer. I want to see one flyer of OGBUFI where he claims to be coordinator of DC. Then I would take legal action against him immediately. Not even yesterday. Immediately. So then he would desist from using IPOB and anything IPOB for anything whatsoever in America. I guarantee him that. Let him gang up. I want you to highlight Mazi Okechukwu. I want you to put in display the memo written by DOS where they highlighted the names of those that are expelled, dismissed from IPOB. The Biafrans should see them once again. These people are criminals. Oh, well, let me tell you something. One woman challenged me when I assumed office I assumed my coordinator role in DC. She said, "Nnamdi for OGBUFI so that can erite ihe OGBUFI erite." So that means only OGBUFI erite. I come to serve IPOB. I didn't come to eat money or chop money or anything. I only come to serve. But this woman, one Mrs. Ogoro, she said, "Nnamdi not chief OGBUFI also. Or stop with erite ihe on erite." So that means there must be something. High chief erite Nnamdi. Because Biafrans, Jorum no OGBUFI ihe on erite, because one woman quoted the only on erite na Washington DC coordinator. You see, so I thank God. I thank God that God has finally placed me in the right position. I'm ready to stick to it and stick it to them, and I will not stop until I see their end in this country. I will see their end. They will fade away like flower. You see, I'm waiting. I'm waiting. Ndewo Mazi. Ndewo. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, Mazi. I can hear you. I'm trying to load, Mazi. I'm trying to. You will give me some maybe like 30 minutes, so that I can be able to load. As you are talking, I will load that expelled, dismissed memo.
Yes.
I just want to give just continue. But
Mazi is dismissed.
As you are going further,
yes, the bastard is dismissed.
As you are going further, as you are going further, I want you to also tell us what is this restated of OGBUFI, and are you saying that the leadership knows that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have restated? And you know, there's something I want our people to understand. I have to say it in also my dialect. I'm telling my people OGBUFI na atuasi. OGBUFI go nochi. How can OGBUFI will be telling us that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have restated him? You know, that was 2 months ago when OGBUFI go and call some leadership, telling them that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu say that they should make peace. You see, Mazi, you know, that is what they call half-truth. That is what they call half-truth. Those people that went to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to tell them to complain about OGBUFI, and the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu restated OGBUFI. What did they told Mazi Nnamdi Kanu before Mazi Nnamdi Kanu restated OGBUFI? Did they told Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that OGBUFI want to take over Mazi Chike? It was him that OGBUFI was planning a coup, that even though they want to use me to become a deputy to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, did they told Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that they want to use Biafran child to become a deputy leader?
No way.
Have they told that to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, or they just went there telling Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that because of some issue, Mazi Chike doesn't expel OGBUFI? Because I don't believe that our leader will understand and our leader will hear that leaking tape, and our leader will say OGBUFI should stay there. That is what I'm trying to, and you know, these people are those people that are causing problem between Barrister Ifeanyi Ejiofor and lawyer Ejimako.
Yes, the same.
They just hit these people head together. They are hitting their head together.
Yes,
and I believe that it was the reason why, because Barrister Ifeanyi Ejiofor, it seems that he's tired. That is why you go and bring Osakome to come and support him, because these people want to take over in charge of everything. Like, I want you to continue and tell us about this restated. I want to know how this thing goes.
Biafrans all over the world, I have serious information that there is no such thing as reinstatement of OGBUFI into any position. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in dungeon does not have access to any electronic equipment. He does not have access to any cell phones. So there is no way in the world Mazi Nnamdi Kanu would have heard the voice note of OGBUFI when he was accusing Mazi Chike and Uchenna Sonworu to have gone to Nigeria to collect money, and all other accusations in that voice note. Then Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will now order that they should reinstate OGBUFI. It is a lie. This has been their modus operandi from day one. That is how they operate. When they want to inject something into the system, into IPOB system, they will first of all telegraph and say, oh, Onyendu is saying, first of all, they will alert us. They say, Onyendu is sending a message is coming. Then later they will say, Onyendu had just said that so. It is not true. This is what I've been saying since I've been coming to your broadcast. I've been saying that this is how they operate. Lies. They frame Onyendu. They quote him that he has said this. Can you imagine, OGBUFI? Did you not listen to Master Pro Onyoshi Prophet, Master Criminal, yesterday? Also now, Onyendu or OGBUFI directly, not Megari State, which is a lie. Which does Kanu have direct contact with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Who has direct contact with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, if not the lawyers and Fine Boy? That is why I'm warning Fine Boy today. Mazi, Fine Boy, Emmanuel Fine Boy. One name, listen to me and listen to me good. Please tell your brother the whole truth. Don't listen to Kanu. Don't buy for 1 second any information given to you by Kanu. Kanu is a liar. He's a liar from pit of hell. Okay? Kanu is a liar. He's a liar. He wants personal goal. He has personal goal. He wants personal aggrandizement. I don't know other things that he's looking for, but it is not going to be in IPOB. Have you ever heard the voice of Emmanuel Fine Boy? Have you heard his voice anywhere? Has he made any open?
No, I never.
Has he?
No, even though when Kanu was parading himself, telling us about code of conduct, we saw one article from Emmanuel Kanu, the Fine Boy, and exactly what our leader stated. That is exactly what he put up there. Our leader said that code of conduct remains the code of conduct.
That's right.
So the people that he put in charge, they are still there. And that is when I say that we are with Fine Boy, because that article he put up there is exactly what I want to hear. And I use it also for broadcast for people to see that Emmanuel Kanu is saying the truth. What our leader told him is what, because they are trying to manipulate everything. I will keep on saying it that OGBUFI is a criminal. OGBUFI should come and tell us. I remember when that video, when that audio,
when
I heard one lady saying that Onyendu sent them a message through a voice note. They should come and bring that voice note that Onyendu speak to OGBUFI direct, because now they begin to lie to us. Whenever they commit a heinous crime, whenever they commit crime, for them to come back, they say Onyendu said.
He said, yes.
Onyendu said.
That is how they operate.
I want you to continue, please.
Yeah.
I want you to continue.
You see, so this is, you have not heard Emmanuel Fine Boy's voice. Have you heard his voice anywhere? No. This to show you that Onye Ishie is okay. Because Oma the condition one near no. Oma the condition Onyendu no. And he knows the circumstance in that surrounding Onyendu. I actually used to hear no Nibo. Obiado mumma na Onyendu no that place. Ima enweke pinyok here any moment. Okay, man. All the possible. Give it.
Yes, you're right.
Kanu Zuzu and Zuzu, Yana Master Prophet and High Chief OGBUFI and the rest acolytes and others. And there is a conflict in IPOB and one collision. What happens to the fate of Onyendu? What happens to his faith? You see, that is to show you that Kanu is Onyendu will not send them that message, because sending them that message is contradictory. Is pitching them on a head-on collision with IPOB and DOS and the HOD. You understand? So Onyendu will not be foolish to send Kanu that stupid message. As a matter of fact, I heard from reliable, a very solid source, that Onyendu want to go Kanu to desist, stay away from IPOB matters. After all, Kanu is neither a member of DOS nor a coordinator or anything responsible in IPOB. He's not holding any portfolio. He has nothing. So why do you think he's trying to assert himself? He wants to be relevant. He wants to be recognized. He once boasted to me that Yanwa Solandi may establish IPOB. He boasted to me. But it's a shame that he's been relegated. If he's one of the staunch founders of IPOB, why was he relegated?
Mazi,
Why was he relegated?
Mazi, please hold on.
Yes.
Mazi, hold on, please.
Yes.
It seems that Kanunta no more, because all these things that you say that Kanunta is saying, this is something that is telling everybody. Before he begin to speak to you, he will begin to castigate the leadership. He will be telling you this, telling you that. He always like trying to know what he's trying to do. So, because this thing you are saying now, he's telling this to everybody.
Yeah.
And the Onion do have one Kanunta to take himself away from this leadership. Kanunta is not a leadership. Kanunta is not in DOS. And I want to continue because when you land, then it's when I will begin to ask you a question because I have a lot of questions to ask you. But I want you to continue, please.
You see, so Kanu is irrelevant. Let me make this clear today. First of all, he started imagine somebody called me and said, "Oh, then Hannah tutu job because Hannah acquired you because of one the blood brother of one." I said, "No, he's not. He's not the blood brother. He's not." Kanu for that blood brother and Nnamdi Kanu. Let him come. Abroad this defensive style, master prophet in a many Kanu. Now I have for 25 years. Anyway. Master Prophet is a fool. He's the biggest fool I've ever known. Anyway, so I don't even consider his word to be anything reasonable. You know, he's not near anything reasonable. He's so dumb and stupid, and there's nothing good can come out of him. You know, so problem I've been highlighting this. I've been screaming this. I've been blowing up my lungs to DOS and HOD. Take action. Or when you hear Gemeno, expel Kanu. Once you expel him, give him a letter of disease, give a court injunction, and block him legally. Anything with IPOB, he's going to be prosecuted. You see? So that is what I plan to do in DC. I need that flyer. OGBUFI is an political flyer. I want to see a copy of that flyer. OGBUFI, you are hearing and see me right now. I dare you, the father that gave birth to you, to post to me that flyer. Send it to me today. If your father born you well, if your father born you well, send me that flyer to me today and see what happens to you tomorrow legally. You send it, try it, and claim to be Washington DC IPOB coordinator. You are not. You have been permanently expelled from IPOB. You have no jurisdiction. You have no activity whatsoever with IPOB. Yours is done. You're done forever. You have nothing. Sit down and watch your grandchildren grow. And when we eventually restore Biafra, you can come. Nobody is disturbing you. But you see, the matters of IPOB, stay far from it. You have no jurisdiction whatsoever. Henceforth, as long as I have been appointed in this office, I will uphold this office and I will defend this office against all odds, against any people, anybody, groups, or acolytes like you. I'm ready for people like you in America. Or America, kind of. Initially you thought Niche America. My brother, you are on the wrong path. Let me warn you for the last time. I swear by my mother's womb. Try and claim to be IPOB coordinator DC again and see what happens. See what happens. I will sue you to any level. I have enough document to prosecute. I need just that one more evidence from you. That flyer, e-printed in able coordinator IPOB Washington DC. I need it. I dare you. I double dare you to share that flyer with me. Bastard. These people are criminals. This is what OGBUFI has been doing for 5
Thank you very much.
5 to 6 years in America.
Thank you. Yes, Mazi, and this OGBUFI that these people this time around, they are. Mazi, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you loud and clear.
Thank you very much. I
can hear you.
You know, I keep on asking myself, our leader, according to the idiot called prophet, that's asking for more because his problem is money with Kanunta. I have told our people that they should stop. Anybody should not listen to Kanunta. I myself have been preaching it. I've been sending message to our people. nobody should listen to Kanunta because Kanunta is not part of DOS, it's not a principal officer. So why should you go and listen to Kanunta? When Nelson Mandela was fighting, did you see any brother of Nelson Mandela? Do you know any brother of Nelson Mandela? The only who you can know is the wife of Nelson Mandela. But now Kanunta was there parading himself. I don't know what he's calling himself. I don't know what he will try to. I will keep on saying this without any missing words. But Mazi, if I may ask you,
yes,
how did you think they come up with this idea of Onyendu related OGBUFI? And how did they get that information? And what do you think they told Onyendu before Onyendu restated him? And I want you to know that we never heard this thing from Radio Biafra, only from that idiot called Master Prophet. That is where we heard it for the first time, that Onyendu have restated him, and he's to keep on doing his work. And you have already vowed here that you will sue him. And that is exactly what
a court injunction tomorrow. Once I see the flyer,
you are in charge now.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. My brother, that claim is from hell, from the deepest and bottomless part of hell. That's where that claim came from. Onyendu will not, in his normal mind. Let me tell you something today. If Onyendu hears the voice note of OGBUFI, that voice note, that initial voice note email against DOS and HOD, I don't think Onyendu I don't think he will ever talk to OGBUFI again, because that was destabilizing IPOB entirely by attacking HOD and Chinasa Nworu. Not only that, by claiming that the Nigerian government bureau ego. Do you not know? Did Chinasa Nworu not confirm it? Did Chinasa Nworu not say on broadcast that Emmanuel Kanu was calling him on video to be sure if he was in where he was or in Nigeria?
Yes, he said it on. He said it on his broadcast. He said it on his broadcast.
He answered Emmanuel Kanu's message by going to the street to show him where he is, his location, to convince Emmanuel that Nayano and Nigeria Nayano in his location. You see, that was the kind of message they sent, and that was the reverberation of such message which Emmanuel Kanu got. You see, so this is how they operate to create confusion, tell lies. You heard, you know what? The most annoying thing about this matter is Master Prophet. So now high chief women, no private conversation, no kitchen table, no anyway. He's a madman, and it is there. How can you, in your right thinking mind, listen to the mindset of a man, what he meant in secret? Is it not what you mean in secret that is displayed in the open? So that was why he's been resisting Chikedozie from years. For years. You remember when he said, he told him to go away from America. We don't want you. We want to put our house together. That was the resistance. That was what he was. That was his mindset. Did he not say that to Chikedozie? Did Chinasa Nworu not confirm it in one of his broadcasts when he attacked Chinasa Nworu and Chikedozie in one of their conferences in America? Is that a lie? So OGBUFI has been antagonizing DOS and the HOD for years. Who is backing him? Kanu Takano. Nobody else. It is Kanu Takano that is giving him that assurance. And also with the fact that because he is connected to Onyendu, he's connected to Onyendu, that is why he feels he can do anything and get away with it. But this time, Obu Chineke Mevoro OGBUFI may reveal his voice note in secret, monona open. His cup is now full. And thank God he's been taken care of. He is never and will never be part of IPOB ever again. Never. Onyendu, I know Onyendu cannot hear that voice note. Half of that voice note and still want to have anything to do with OGBUFI. he made negative blackmail or propaganda on people's personal lives or not, or life or not. High Chief Nemebero, what has he not done in America to warrant his expulsion since like 100 years ago? What has he not done? You see, so that was even my anger mostly. I saw Kanu palling around with this guy. I'm like, what? This is it? I could not believe it. You see.
But Mazi, let me ask you. But Mazi, what are these people? What do you think that Kanonta is telling these people for them to accept that Kanonta is in that position to help Onyendu, or according to Darlington? Darlington is my friend, he's my brother. This time around, very, very soon, I will also bring Darlington because he has something to say. Of course, this is the way I do my own thing. Of course, some of you won't understand the way I do my own thing, but if we want to debunk people, we will debunk the person to the core. So, Mazi, I want to ask you, what do you think that Kanonta is? Because I don't know, I have spoken to Kanonta Town with that number, but I never agree in what he's saying to me because this is not the way the structure set. We are not coming here to do a family something. We are not coming here to say because you are my brother. I keep on saying that 28 men died. 28 able men died in Afaruku Ibe. The day they came to Afaruku Ibe to assassinate Onyendu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Does it mean that those people did not love Mazi to bullet for that man to survive because they know that
they love him to death?
Yes. So what do you think that Kanonta is telling these people? But I keep on saying this. Nobody should listen to Kanonta. Nobody should take order from Kanonta. Nobody. If you are listening to Kanonta, you are on your own. Kanonta himself is his own because all this thing they are saying is something that I cannot take it from them. But Mazi, I want you to tell us how did this guy is getting these people confused or convince them that he is in the right position to help. I don't understand.
Let me give you the secret. Let me give you the secret. The point is this: when I started palling with Kanu, Kanu Takano gave me the impression that Onyendu may establish IPOB. That they took initial critical steps and invested money and everything to establish IPOB. So from that perspective, he was claiming to be part leader of IPOB, but his role is implicit. You understand? His role is implicit. So he wants that recognition. He needs that recognition. To be honest with you, from the way he spoke with me in the past, I almost said, man, you are just the next person after Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Go and take the position. Based on what he told me. You understand? So he must have told these goats the same thing. But when I began to see things, okay, even if you are part of the people that establish IPOB, this is how I operate. In my life, I always operate with logic. Everything about me is logical. It has to make sense. 1 + 1 must be 2. 2 + 2 must be 4. If 2 + 1 is not 3, I will come back to my senses and begin to think. So if you are being ostracized, you are not given deputy vice IPOB, deputy IPOB leader, and the Emeonyozo, and then we have a structure. And Onyendu had declared, if anything happens to me, follow the DOS and HOD under the leadership of HOD. My brother, which word do you think I should follow? I will follow what Onyendu said, because Onyendu said, follow the DOS under the leadership of HOD. It's so simple. So this is let me tell you one thing. Kanu Takano will grudge. There's a grudge in him. He does not feel recognized as part of IPOB. He does not feel recognized. You see, so that is why he's assuring what he told me. I said, oh, if you are the one that did this, did that, then you should assume power. But I fell back on the words of Onyendu. Onyendu said, in the absence of himself, the DOS under the leadership of HOD is the person in charge of IPOB worldwide. So I cannot go contrary to that. I cannot in good conscience go contrary to that. So this is the lies he's been feeding these people. This is what he's been telling these people all the time. You see? So, my brother, I am not surprised he has promised them power. Now, can't you see? I'm not going to Chief OGBUFI as coordinator of Washington, D.C. So, what is the position of our room? I na-echenke our room. I na-echenke Ejasi. I na-echenke the other man. So, I na-echenke position those ones because Obugo saw High Chief came and restore. Equally may restore Ididiawurum and the rest of 5 people. You understand? So it's a lie from pit of hell. Onyendu did not restore High Chief OGBUFI, and Kanu is busy deceiving them, feeding them stories on how he ought to be the leader of IPOB after Onyendu. You see, if you are leader after Onyendu, why didn't Onyendu make you deputy leader? Why? Why did he leave you?
And again, Mazi, let me put my mouth here. Let me say something here because you mentioned that Kanonta told you that he was one of the root of IPOB struggle.
Yeah.
That he told you. But I want you to understand this, that Onyendu himself did a broadcast that was, I think, last year or last 2 years. After he appeared in Israel and back to where he based. He did a broadcast when he was telling us how this IPOB was formed. He mentioned this idiot called Raf Wazurike, that Raf Wazurike paid only 2 months. And another time that he and Ushoka, he never mentioned Kanonta name.
Okay.
I know that Ushoka from F4 is now, I know he have already collected money. He have already now been his own. Ushoka from F4, he raised, he said he cut himself. He said that he want to open his own radio to begin to propagate the issue of Biafra. But today, Ushoka from F4, every day he's calling Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He's not calling nobody else apart from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. But he said that he's opening his radio to propagate the issue of Biafra. But today he's doing something else. But I just want to say something out of this thing that you said. When Onyendu was saying those people,
he never mentioned
that helped. He never mentioned Kanonta. He just mentioned his deputy, which is Ushoka from F4. That is why you see when Ushoka from F4 begin to deviate, a lot of people find it so difficult
to separate
attack Ushoka from F4 because our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have said some certain things that Ushoka from F4 did. You understand that when they were sleeping in a car, that Ushoka from F4, they will work and bring some money. But of course, Ushoka from F4 today, he have already collected his share from that zoo called Nigeria. That is why you see today, they are inviting Ushoka from F4, even though when BBC wanted to do this, their evil documentary, this is what they call disinformation and misinformation from BBC. They also call Ushoka from F4 to come and witness. You know, they call him as a witness. And they have already forgotten that Ushoka from F4 was the man that pushing our people, giving our people to go to our people. When they were telling Ushoka from F4, because we are listening on radio by then, they are telling Ushoka from F4 that they are killing our people. They have already killed 28 men. Ushoka from F4 told them to turn back and go back there so that they would die. Today, Ushoka from F4 is denying. Ushoka from F4 is denying today. But that is not the problem. I'm just trying to bring something out of what you just said. Kanonta was not mentioned by our leader. Kanonta never been mentioned in any of our leaders' broadcasts. Kanonta have never been mentioned there. Now continue. Thank you very much.
You see, so you have vindicated. I mean, you have buttressed my point. You see, if he was relevant in the establishment of IPOB, Onyendu would have mentioned his name. Why would Onyendu not mention his own so-called brother's name if he played a vital role in the establishment of IPOB? from the very beginning. You see, that shows Kanu is lying. He only wants to assume that leadership by sheer, I don't know how to put it, just by sheer chance. I'm the brother, so-called perceived brother of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, so I'm entitled to that position. You see, that is the problem we're facing today. Now, Abudu directly OGBUFI, all Kanu now. I must be honest with you. These people, all the confidence and impetus they are using to go about and claim Washington DC. Oh yeah, I wouldn't resume one central region coordinator and go and resume your position since Onyendu have restored all of you bastards. These are criminals. You see, that is why I'm telling Fine Boy today, Emmanuel Kanu, listen to me, my brother. Please give your brother Mazi Nnamdi Kanu the right information in the dungeon. Don't give him half truth. Don't give him information from Kanu Takanu. Anything you hear from Kanu Takanu is all lies. All lies. He's a criminal. That Kanu Takanu. If he is not a criminal, he will have to prove how he's managed the portfolio he assumed for himself by claiming now to be in charge of a legal team, Onyendu's legal private team. We want to know where the money is coming from. Who is financing that whole project? That project. Who is financing it? We want to know. It's all about money.
And the Mazi, if I may ask you, Mazi,
yeah.
Have you people, some of you that you are part of the leadership, of course, anybody, even though being you a coordinator, of course, you are coordinating some people.
Yeah.
I want to ask you people, all these things they have kidnapped our leader and extraordinary rendition him to Nigeria. Have you people heard any updates from our legal team in London and the one in Kenya? Because according to Kanunta, he say he's the one in charge. Have you people getting any update from Kanunta, or are they still doing something, masquerade something, things that you cannot see? Masquerade now. You don't know who is inside the masquerade. I'm asking you, are they doing masquerade something, or have you people getting any update from our lawyers, our legal team in abroad? Have you people get any updates?
That is why I'm telling you, we want Kanu Takanu to be. That is why I want Nnamdi to be audited. I want her to be audited because there is nothing to be seen. We have not seen nor heard anything about the legal maneuvers of Kanu Takanu with lawyers in Kenya and in London. I have not seen anything. I don't know which lawyers are involved. I don't know which counsels are involved, either in London or in Kenya. That is why I want everything to be transparent. Let us see what you are doing. You know why I'm saying this? Because I don't trust these people anymore. I don't trust them. If you, at this critical stage of our life, of the existence of IPOB, begin to do this, that means there is something behind your whole activities. There is some aspect of criminality involved. There's some aspect of personal interest. There's some aspect of vested interest. So it is not going for nothing. This is not happening for nothing. You see, there must be vested interest. There must be a catch in the whole, in the sum total of what is going on around them. See, Kanu Takanu, I will always mention Nnamdi. She's part of the thing. Lady Chinyere, Chief OGBUFI, Ndidiawurum, my brother, and these other people. God help me to remember the names of these people.
And the Mazi, this is the dismiss memo that you are asking for. I have already posted it here, and I want you to continue.
Yes.
OGBUFI is number 4.
Yes. And one lady, this letter is so tiny, I can't read it. I think Chinwe something. Let me pull it from my own.
Also, because the screen is too small for me to see it, apart from those people that are seeing it. But I think I can read it out from here, the names.
Yes.
Let me just give me a minute.
Tochukwu Ikwanosi, Ndidiawurum Ndubeze Ejasi.
Yeah, Ndidiawurum Ndubeze Oliver Obi,
Mazi,
Chinwe Eze Onyeka, and Charles Okorafor Ogbuefi,
and of
Mazi Tochukwu, Mazi Ndidi Amaka, Mazi Ndubeze, Mazi Oliver
are no longer with us. They are no longer.
They are no longer. They are no longer with us.
They are no longer with us. They're no longer with us. There is no brother and sister in this Biafra movement. There's no such thing as brother. Like I said, I don't believe in blood. Blood is thicker than water. I don't believe in it. If Cain can kill Abel, then heck with the blood. Heck, except the blood of Jesus. So let us forget about this blood thing. I don't believe in that blood thing. Blood is thicker than water. Kanu is anti-IPUB, anti-MNK, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He's not doing anything. Let's assume, okay, the general, you check this out. Onyendu has given order that everybody should follow HOD, okay? GOS and HOD, okay?
Yes.
How will Onyendu turn around and say, Kanu, you take over? So don't you think there's going to be a head-on collision at the end of the day, which will lead to the demise of IPOB entirely? So that is to show you that they are coming with lies. Everything these bastards are saying are lies, all lies from the pit of hell. So if Onyendu can reinstate OGBUFI when Chikedes have not done so, what do you think is going to happen? So it is lying from pit of hell. And that is one of the reasons why I'm waiting for OGBUFI. I want to see, I double dare that prophet, master prophet. Send me the flyer of Chikedozie OGBUFI, where he claimed to be Washington, D.C. coordinator. I want to see it. I dare you. I double dare you, bastard. Send me a copy of it and see what happens tomorrow. You see, these people are criminals. They are gang up. This is what they've been doing to Onyendu for 5 to 6 years in America. They come together. I have the tenet of IPOB in the code of conduct of IPOB in my phone. A section I will prove for you. Let me just go quickly if I can. You see, let me go quickly to that point.
Of course, you can go quickly, or it does not matter. Because we remember that most of the time, Kanuta will begin to tell us about the code of conduct, like
yes,
he's only one that have the
code of conduct. Let me quote from the code of conduct for him.
Yes,
or
you are free
because
you are free to put it.
Is okay. You see. So according to section 4, section 6 of the code of conduct, it says here, section 6 says that all IPOB family members are obligated to attend their unions, zonal, and national meetings and make their monthly donations and contributions during their meetings. I repeat, their units, zonal, and national meetings. Do you know that Onyendu disbanded PG 123? That is in the code of conduct. In the code
but Mazi, just hold on. Mazi, hold on before you further. Yes, Mazi, hold on before you further.
Yeah.
You just read a code of conduct, section 6.
Yes.
That every IPOB family member have to report and pay their money in their zone. But what of this woman they call Lady Shinyere? This Lady Shinyere. Can you listen to me, Mazi?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I'm asking you about, because now you can see this code of conduct, section 6 that you just read out now, shows that Lady Shinyere is in subordination to that section 6. Because Lady Shinyere, I don't know the reason why that woman's still there, why the woman is going out there, keep on deceiving our people, telling our people that they should begin to pay their monthly dues to rehousing account. That is insubordination.
Yeah.
And you know one thing, these people are not going to go and tell our leader this, that Lady Shinyere is there being insubordination to this struggle.
Yep.
The day that they will expel Lady Shinyere now, they will go there and tell our leader, have truth. They will run quick to tell our leader, have truth.
Yeah.
They will not tell our leader what Lady Shinyere did before they expel him. According to the same thing what OGBUFI did, they will not go and tell the leader what these people did. They will just go and give a half truth that OGBUFI was the one that raising fund. I keep on asking them, this fund that OGBUFI is raising, is it not the money of the indigenous people of Biafra, or is it the money from OGBUFI pocket? What makes OGBUFI a powerful is not what makes him a powerful, because he's sitting on top of the money that people donated, and the money is in his disposal. Because the money is in his disposal, now he begins to claim that the money belongs to him. That is something I don't understand. So, Mazi, I want you to also talk about this Lady Shinyere that is insubordination now, because she is insubordination. And the OGBUFI called this woman, the leader of liaison account. Why this woman is insubordination, according to the section 6 of Code of Conduct? What do you have to say about this Lady Shinyere? What do you have to say?
I heard that she does not contribute to her unit family meeting again.
Mazi, is authentic, not that you heard.
Okay.
That is authentic.
That's number one. Number two, Lady Shinyere, you know, anytime Onyendu creates a portfolio, somebody hijacks it and begin to do it the way they want, and they cabalize it, they form cabal, and they use it for their own personal, whether ego or influence or whatever. And even I asked Cosmos Duru recently, I said, that liaison office, it's been 1 year they kidnap Onyendu. How much have they raised as a group? Have they raised up to 100,000? Yes, no. When, you know, this Lady Shinyere, she's the most dumbest woman I can ever think of. They invited me to come and give them idea on how to raise funds in liaison. I was in that group. They included me. I had, I think, 1 or 2 hours meeting with them. They gave me opportunity to talk. I said, let us raise 1,000 people across USA, North America, and Europe. 1,000 people. Let everybody, 1,000 people, be donating $100 every month. Committed people, $100 every month. That will give us $1 million every month. We just need 1,000 people, 1,000 committed people. And it will be ongoing. You see, let me get my math straight. 1,000 people times $100 every month is $100,000. Okay.
But Mazi, please, before you further, when you say this is idea you gave to them by then.
Yeah.
Does it mean that it seems that these people are working with Simon Ebirima? It seems that they are working with Simon, because later Simon ever brought this kind of idea, saying he wants 1,000 men to be paying 100. Are you not the one, after you give them a sense of the way to raise a fund, they will carry it, go and give autopilot? And Simon, I'm telling you, because he's not saying it now.
It's very
continue, Mazi, continue.
I said, let us raise 1,000 IPOB members across the world. Not even, let's say, Europe and North America. We will have 1,000 members. Let each member donate $100 every month. That will be $100,000 every month. We go direct into our IPOB account. In 10 months, we will raise $1 million. 10 months. I gave them this idea. I gave them 2 different ideas. I said, let us start with this one. Let us recruit 1,000 people. They say, oh no, it's not gonna work. It's not. They say, we want money now. At the end of the day, the money they raise now, they raise $160,000. Instead of buying to that idea, 1,000 people, the whole of England, the whole of Europe, and the whole of North America. I am going to tell you 1,000 people get raised $100 every month. Can't we? That way we will have at least $1 million every 10 months. The woman, so I want everybody to donate money. before you know it, she kicked me out of the group. Now that I'm not donating money. But I'm donating money in my own group that I formed. You understand? I'm donating money. As of today, I was able to spearhead 11 members, just 11 people. Up to date, we started raising money before Nyendu created ESN. 10 months before Nyendu created ESN, we've been raising money. We've raised it now up to $30,000 today so far. If not up to $30,000, 11 people. So imagine, and we're consistent. It was the same blueprint I gave these people. They were not able to use it. And guess how much liaison have raised since 1 year plus now? Not less than $100,000. Not $80,000 so far. So at the end of the day, all wise and all knowing, how much do you have? Nothing. I remember they were able to raise 9 million naira to send for whatever they were doing. They did. And let me even address this matter. Also, they are raising money to take care of Onyendu. How are they taking care of Onyendu in Kuje prison? I mean, in the dungeon. How is Onyendu being taken care of? I don't understand the meaning of taking care. How are they taking care of him? Also, they are raising money for welfare. What specifically are they doing with the? What specifically are they doing with the fundraising? And the reason Master Prophet was praising OGBUFI. What specific need are they doing with that money? Or what specific need are they accomplishing with the money? And it has not used fund for Onyendu. Is it for his feeding or for what? For what? What are they raising money for? You see, so Lady Chinyere wants to be influential. On a quorum, I am a millionaire. Every time I God have let I'm a millionaire. Lady Chinyere, thank God, God has blessed me too. I'm also a millionaire. I have $1 million investments in this country, millions of dollars in this country, just like you. So enough of those you're ranting. You can't do anything. Step aside. Step away from IPOB matters. You have no business with IPOB matters. You have no business whatsoever, because we have tried you for 1 year. You've not even you and your liaison group have not even been able to raise $80,000. Chike Doziem, we organized a fundraising 2 months ago. Do you know how much you raised in 4 hours? Over $30,000. Over $30,000. These idiots gathered in liaison, they've been raising funds for 1 year. They've not been able to raise $80,000 for 1 year. How? But
Mazi, hold on, because you said according to what you asked. Yeah. You asked. They told you it's lesser than. Are you not sure that they are raising the money and using the money for their own interests? Or I mean, because you can't say. I don't know. Maybe you understand what I mean.
I don't know. I don't understand. It's possible for them to. My brother, let me be honest with you. I don't want to bet my life on it, but they may not have raised up to $50,000 or $60,000 for 1 year. For 1 year. You see, that is what Kabbalism does. We are collectively as IPOB, only few people. Only few people. We were not up to 30 in that meeting that day. It is with that fund. Within 4 hours, we raised over $30,000 one day. This happened 2 months. You see, last month or 2 months ago. Last month.
And Mazi, another question to you before you continue.
Yes.
You said, according to you, that they did not raise up to 100,000.
No.
Then what makes OGBUFI powerful? Why OGBUFI is gallivanting, doing all sort of nonsense like he's the powerhouse? Then what makes OGBUFI who he is? Because I don't know what was he a high priest? Is it because they're calling him a high priest, or are you also? So
my brother, OGBUFI wants to be relevant. OGBUFI wants to be relevant. He wants to be known as a power broker, a mover and a shaker. He wants his Iman in the one complex. Giwa, Akwa deputy. Did you take it?
Of course not. Of course not. I reason. I reason because there's people there
opportunity. If that opportunity was given to OGBUFI, he would have jumped at it. He would have embraced it. OGBUFI wants power at all costs. Obu inferiority complex. He wants recognition. He wants to be influential. He wants to be a power broker. He wants to be known. He wants to be heard. He wants to be an influencer because they were able to influence Onyendu. That was why I said Onyendu made catalog of mistakes in America. Ndio choose Sorandria Tiri announce one today. OGBUFI, Madam Oyibo, Nelly Ofebu, Simon Ekpa, and Naya Brown, and Caroline Okorafo. These people, these 6 people, and I will Bridget Okorafo. Bridget Okorafo, the one in Pennsylvania. The only claim there's one Bridget Okorafo. Is it Okorafo, Bridget or whatever? She too is a
Bridget Okorafo. Bridget Okorafo.
These people are liable.
That woman is an idiotic.
Yeah,
and I will not stop. Nobody ever offend me. But that woman so much she offend me so much. That Bridget Okorafo. And that woman is somebody that I will never stop. Anytime I remember what that woman did, I will keep on abusing her. Do you know what that idiotic woman did that never clean up her tenencia, came to where we are worshiping, came to Radio Biafra, where Mazi Nnamdi is preaching the gospel of redemption to our people. Came there and began to say that we are Janjaweed. Yeah. Since that day, I canceled it. I said, no. That woman can never be part of us. Even though she's still there, even though the leadership can never stop me to be abusing the woman. They will never, I know they won't stop me, because for that woman to open her stinking mouth to say that we are Janjaweed, no. It's unacceptable to me. It's unacceptable. But I want you to continue, Mazi, because I'm still calling on Lady Shinyere. I'm still calling on that woman because that woman is insubordination to this movement. She is insubordination. Yeah. By preaching to other people to stop paying money direct to where they're supposed to. Yeah. It was trying to connive with them, like, he's telling you that she's a billionaire.
And anything cabal, OGBUFI knows how to take advantage of it. So Lady Chinyere, of course, that was how they. Before I know it, I saw the list of people in liaison. And to be honest, and at the end of the day, they have not been able to raise up to $60,000 for the past 1 year. Let them show their record of their fundraising. Let them show it. We are only able, just in the midst of this chaos, I'm on the end America, in the midst of restructuring America, in 1 month, in just one sitting, we raised over, I think, about $35,000. In what is it? Last month.
But Mazi, another question to you. Mazi, another question to you. Now you said that they are not yet raised up to $60,000.
Yeah.
So how did they lobby and pay the legal teams that we have? Does it mean this is the reason why these people don't want to audit? Are they putting hand in our pockets with Madam Finance? Because I don't understand. Or does it mean that this legal team that we have in London, in Kenya, does it mean it's just a illusion? Because I don't understand. No update. They don't tell us how they got the money. You said that they couldn't even raise up to $60,000 in America. So how all this thing come about?
My brother, that is why I want Nnamdi to be audited and investigated. I want each head of finance to be audited. I want the financial activities of the liaison and the Kanu and Takano with vis-a-vis private legal lawyers and Kenya and London lawyers business. I want those things to be made manifest. I want transparency. We want to see what is going on. I don't trust these people. I don't trust them on a serious note. Because if you can exclude majority and include only few people, that means there's something that's propelling you to do that. So That is what I want Biafrans to ask. I want Biafrans to ask questions, and I want this to be uncovered. You understand? Enough of hide and seek. This is not. It is not money. It's not a private money. I mean, it's not private money anymore. It's not personal money. This is IPOB money. As long as you use IPOB name to raise funds, you are liable. There must be accountability. There must be transparency. It must happen. So, Lady Chinyere, it has the DOS. They need to step up the game. They need to get the attention of this woman. They need to get the attention of this woman. They need to take care of this woman as soon as possible. We want to know all the funds they've been raising for the past 1 year. How much is it? How much? And we want to know if she's not been participating in the core activity of IPO, which is paying your dues for 3 months or 4 months, which has been confirmed. Then what is she waiting for? You suspend that person. But for me, I don't believe in suspension. I believe in expulsion, because suspension is just in a jahizu, a deep in a jahizu. Now you begin to rub pain, but softly and softly. A jahizu. Now rub here instead of drastic treatment to drastic injury. I don't believe in that crap. You see, so the ball is in DOS court in their court. They need to take care of this woman. You see. How much have they raised so far? How much? The so-called OGBUFI, how much? Us now Patreon. Patreon, they go to can raise go. Apart from the oh shit. Oh, man.
And Mazi, I have another question for you. Mazi, I have another question for you.
Yes.
Sorry, my people. I have another question for you. Mazi, yes. You mentioned that the money in disposal to the money that Lady Shinya is holding is a public money, is not independent.
Yeah.
But Mazi, another question that I want to ask you is this. The money in Madam Finance, because I could remember that was, I think that was 1 week ago. I spoke with Kanu. He called me. We spoke almost 1 hour. He told me a lot of things. And I asked him about the IPOB money, which is our monthly contribution that goes to Germany, which is under the control of the Madam Finance. Then I asked Kanonta, can you tell me about this money? Kanonta was telling me that the money that is in Nadan Nayana disposal is independent.
Wow.
Now I want to ask you, as part of people that are controlling in America, and remember what our leader said on one of his broadcasts, said when they were accusing our leader, telling him that he have already changed the name of the IPOB company house to a family business. You know, the Nigerian people, they accuse our leader. And our leader come out on one of his broadcasts, begin to debunk it, that the company is in public domain. You can go there and search for the people that they are there, the shareholders or what the board of trustees that they are there. You can see their names, that the wife name is not there, even though the kid name is not there. Now, if Mazi Nnamdi Kanu can say something like that, which is the IPOB is not a family business, so how can these people say that what I call it, our finance where we contribute every month is a independent? What do you have to say about that? Is it independent, or is something that's supposed to be within the leadership? Because I'm not saying that somebody should come and give me account what is going on. I'm not part of the DOS. I am not occupying any position in IPOB, but I know that some people that they are there as the leadership that they're supposed to work hand to hand. Remember what the Code of Conduct Section VI said on the behalf of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who is the next. Mazi Chike, Mazi, I want you to say something, please.
My brother, you can see for yourself what is unfolding. You can see for yourself. Where in the world, how, if Onyendu was transparent about what you just said now, when he came out in the open, who then should be independent when it comes to our finance? You get my point. So that is why I'm saying that anything, as long as you and I are contributing our dues, paying our levies, paying all ESM funds and everything, we have every right to demand for accountability, to demand for auditing, to demand for investigation. The books should be made known. I'm not saying they should show me the account every month, though. Let there be response. Let them select some members of DOS, and of course, auditing team that will audit our account every quarter. Let our account be audited every quarter. Let them know the intake. And the HOD should be should have oversight of our money. HOD is not there, is not paper HOD. He is there for a specific role. His role is overseer. Because Onyendu is kidnapped right now, his whole role, the whole role of HOD is to oversee and have oversight of everything, not something, not independent, finance independent. No, there is no such thing. HOD is in charge of everything that has to do with IPOB because he's accountable to Onyendu at the end of the day. So Onyendu will not say, oh, let Nenanya come and give me report about how money was spent if social project was what. Okay, what if Onyendu HOD comes out with a project, for example, the 1 million man march in Brussels? Is it not the brainchild of HOD and the DOS? Is that not their brainchild? Or sponsor? You understand? So, who in the world would tell me that HOD should not have oversight of our finance? Of course, HOD should have oversight of our finance, and there's nothing like independent. Is IPOB now, and have they changed IPOB name to another name? So, if IPOB has not been changed to another name, so why should money collected in the name of IPOB become independent? Independent of who? Independent of what? So it's garbage. Everything should be subjected to oversight and auditing. Every finance, and I'm making a proposal. Ofonye should not be in charge of our account again after the experience of Madam Oyibo. If Ofonye should be a sole signatory of our account, it should never happen again. Let DOS and HOD appoint 4 people that will help us be in charge of our head of finance. Nenaya cannot single-handedly handle our finance anymore. Imakwe go IPOB is at least is, if not 10, 15 times more than $1.2 million, Madam Nenaya Oyibo Zolo. You see? So somebody in charge of such magnitude of money should not be the sole signatory to our account. Let them appoint 4 people to co-administer that office. Because what if he almost stroke or almost heart attack? And what should happen? No, I'm not wishing any bad, but it's just something that can happen. Okay? So our faith should not be in the hands of one man. Why should the IPOB finance be in the hands and in the faith of one person? Impossible. There is no independent in the matters and in the affairs of IPOB finance. That's what I have to say for that for now.
Thank you, Mazi. Thank you for that wonderful and great answer. You have said it all. There is nothing like independent.
No.
As far as IPOB is not independent,
yeah,
there is no how our money will be independent.
Never.
Like I always say to my people, I'm not telling them to come and give me account of what they spend, their expenditure and their income. But there's some people in the leadership that they should also work together with.
Yes, absolutely.
And my question to you now is this. According to Kanu, now this idiot that living here in Germany, they call a master prophet. Because that one, I know that one, Kanu, you see the Kanu, that is why Kanu can be able to get people convinced. But master prophet, that one is just sitting there. You know, maybe when he lack of money, he will just come out and begin to yap, you know, something like that, because When you see him, you will know that this guy has Isia Bakoshayon. I will say the truth. Isia is your master prophet on. And now my question is this. I have another question to you.
Yep.
According to Madam Finance, because when you see mostly the article of Kanu, which is Kingsley Kanu, when you see mostly of his article, he wrote that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and their spokesperson called a master prophet, because master prophet is their spokesperson.
Yeah.
Both of them, Kanunta is putting on write-up why this idiot here in Germany is the spokesperson. He will come out anytime, open his laptop, begin to yap, talking all sort of rubbish from his mouth. Now, according to them, they said that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have told them, the leadership, which is Mazi Chike-Doziem, not to get nearer to finance. Now, I want to ask you a question now. I don't know, maybe you are in good position to ask that question. Now, does Mazi Nnamdi Kanu told Madam Finance that Kanunta should take in charge? Because that is what I want to know. Can Madam Finance come out and begin to tell us that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu told her, whenever I'm not around, bring Kanunta to come and they in charge. He should come and tell us. I want you to say something about it, Mazi, please.
My brother, that is a lie from the deepest part of hell. Mazi Kanunta Kanu did not say or order Chike-Doziem not to go near anything like finance. I heard this thing before from Kanunta Kanu. Kanunta Kanu told me, they are not supposed to do anything finance and everything. Why finance? Why didn't they uphold other injunctions given by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? For example, follow the leadership of HOD and the DOS. Why only the finance? That is that not telling you something? So these people are liars. When they want to
and Mazi, if you haven't forgotten, we were in Brussels. None of them were there. Continue.
That's what I'm saying. When these people have always one single strategy to confuse you by telling you lies that onye ndose. Kanunta Kanu you see, their interest na carry to that finance. What do you think is going on in that finance? The interest is only finance. Don't go near. Do you know why? If Chike-Doziem organizes, for example, Chike-Doziem was the chief launcher of our finance fundraising we did 2 months ago. Is it 2 months or last month? 2 months ago. Chike-Doziem was our special guest of honor because he knew how much we raised. He knew how much we raised. They do not want that kind of oversight. That is why they are saying Chike-Doziem should stay away. For example, liaison fundraising. Did they include Chike-Doziem's name there? Because they don't want him to see the amount. That is why they are running around with this rumor that Mazi Nnamdi said you should stay clear from finance. Oh, but Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said, follow HOD. Did you follow? Kanunta Kanu, are you following DOS or HOD now? But you want Chike-Doziem to stay away from finance. These people are criminals. They don't want Chike-Doziem to have oversight of their financial activities and fundraising. That is why they are lying and running all over the place with these fake and fictitious stories all over the place. They are liars from pit of hell. And there's always a bad end for liars if they don't repent. They will perish. Liars will perish and burn forever. You see, these people are liars. How can Onyen do? Let me tell you something. Who is in a better position to propagate fundraising? Is it Kanunta Kanu or Nenanya or Chike-Doziem? Who is in a better position to propagate fundraising? Who is the lead person that can come to Italy and say, Italy, please, let's organize fundraising. Call Germany, let's organize fundraising. Call America. America. Who should be doing that? Is it Kanu or Nenenya or Chike Doziem?
Is Chike Doziem?
Of course.
From Chike Doziem.
Who is the mouthpiece of IPOB?
From Chike Doziem, probably they may send it to the rep that is around there, maybe European rep, maybe American rep, maybe Asian rep. So he will transfer the order to him or to her to continue from there. But every order supposed to come from Mazi Chike Doziem. That is something that I don't even understand. You know, why all this thing is happening is because Madam Finance is in, she is our money is in her disposal.
Yeah.
That is the problem of our people. And that is the reason why we also lost all the whole money we lost in Umweri account today.
No, one person.
Because I know that when Onyendu will come out again, things will change. Things will never be the same again.
Yes.
Because there is no how somebody can tell me, this is just a logical. This is something that we can also, you know, you can feel it. I don't know how can somebody be your head in an organization that you know that we are talking about nation, and you are saying that the man in the head cannot see what you are doing with the money of the nation. And you are saying it's impossible. Don't come there. Don't come nearer. But who made Kanunta to come nearer? Who told Kanunta?
But Kanunta can come nearer.
Who told Kanunta to come nearer? That is what I want to Madam Finance to answer us. Who told Kanunta now to nearer to that thing that they told Mazi Chike Doziem not to come? Is it our leader, or they should come and tell us?
Good question. Mazi. Good question. Yes, the thing is, you see, you have even decoded the thing, Mazi. You have decoded the thing. So if Chike Doziem, listen, Master Prophet, that foolish goat, Master Prophet, listen to him. And Agbara Chike Doziem, don't do finance, don't come near from finance, don't go to finance, don't raise fund. Oh, but Kanu can come near the finance fundraising and whatever. Oh, so Kanu can come close. You see, these are criminals. You have decoded the thing with yourself, Mazi Okechu. You have decoded it. That is a ploy. They are lying about something. They want to cover up something. For example, like I told you, the fundraising we had last month or 2 months ago, Chike Doziem was the chief launcher. I mean, he was the chief, chief launcher. He was the chief launcher. He was there. Ipob Chike Doziem now, please, sir, do you know how much we raised in social fund? He will tell you. But call Chike Doziem, ask them how much they raised in liaison 2 months ago. Do you think he knows? He does not know.
But Kanunta knows. But Kanunta knows. But Kanunta knows.
Yes, exactly. You see, these people are criminals. That is why I said, let not our money be in the hand of one person ever again. We want to know that we should have eyes. We have appointed eyes to overlook and have oversight of our finances in IPOB. We don't want single individual again. What if he onye ofu onye? What if? Ayato? God forbid. Let's be logical. Let's be reasonable.
But Mazi, that is the reason why they could be able to squander our money in Umweri account, because the money in Umweri account belongs to one particular person.
Yeah. It's under one signature.
Because if they have board of trustees, like 3 of board of trustees, there is no how one person can pull the money without other signatory. There is no how they can pull the money.
Never.
Of course, this is, you know, as we are going further on this Biafran restoration project, of course, we have learned a lot of things. What happened in 2015 is different to what is happening today. Of course, some people are saying in 2015, we have come across something like this in 2015, of course, but this time around is different because you can see that these people are well prepared. They have the money to finance the agenda. They have already made it on media, which they projected this Eberima in Finland for our leader to mention his name. That is when they get grant. During the time of 2015, these people did not get that kind of grant because they don't have supporter. They don't have that such a money. But with Nelly Ofebu and Bridget and Madam Oyibo and Rabbit Charles, they have already hijacked the money in Umweri account so that they can be able to use it to infiltrate our people. That is why I keep on telling our people this time around, it wasn't the same. What we faced this time around was so like 10 times double. But I thank God that we defeated all of them, because today there's a problem in their house, and now Kanu is bringing also his own to come and begin to disturb us. And what I always ask myself, why doesn't these people bring that issue from the beginning so that we will know who we tackle? They did not. After we finished with Ineli Ofebu and Samuel Eberima, now they brought the same issue back to us again, begin to let us to begin to fight something that we don't want to go. But of course, this time around, we are not looking to anybody's face. No. I have contributed into this struggle. That is why I keep on telling them, of course, I'm living here in Germany.
I'm not going away.
Back everything, anything they say, I can back it up because I have my receipt, I have my everything that I will try to tell the world. I am trying to know how about our money. This is it. That I have my receipt. That is why sometimes I always tell people, when you are not part of IPOB family member, you are not contributing, you have no any right to begin to query IPOB. Some of our people, they are comedian because they are having a lot of followers or viewers. Then we begin to dabble into issue that they don't know. The issue that I'm dabbling into issue is something that concerns me, something that I have been contributing, something that I have been paying, traveling here and there to make sure that we make things happen. And somebody will begin now to tell me that our money is independent. And who may counter there? And Mazi, let me go to this question once again. I begin to suspect this, you said it last time. And when I was doing my broadcast, I tried to take their name away from there. But Mazi, when I was talking to these people on the ground, they keep on telling me that Mazi, like Ushen no Kurafo, Ushen Caroline Ushen no Kurafo, keep on telling me with the mother, with her mother, both of them keep on telling me that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu did not trust the leadership he had. The leadership that they were there from the beginning, because there's a video that we streamed that was last week, when you see Mazi Abanyim, very, very young, very young. Not like this time around that is, is getting, as he getting older. But by that time, I believe he never get married, or if he get married, he's just a young man. Mazi Chikedozem was so young, because if you see Mazi Chikedozem today, you see all his head is a gray hair. But that time they were so young, very young. They were sitting, listening to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu message. They were listening, sitting quiet. I begin to ask myself all this question. When Uchenna Kalorano Korafo was telling me that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu hated his leadership, that he did not trust them, I begin, this thing keep on ringing in my mind. How can such a thing happen? But I want to tell our people, and I want you to also say something about it. I believe that our leader, we are all human. Our leader, nobody is perfect. You can use what somebody loves so much to get him. You understand? And Mazi Nnamdi Kanu also have that right to distance himself a little bit, because a lot of things is coming to his head. Like, these people hate you, like these people hate you, and these people hate you, these women do good. And you know that Onendu said that when the women join this struggle, that is when Biafra will come nearer, and our leader have love for the women. You understand? So all of them are coming. I remember when this woman will be bombarding me with some videos like Shina Sanwo-Olu, look at what this guy is talking about, Shina Sanwo-Olu, that Shina Sanwo-Olu is killing our people. And the woman will still told me that I'm still looking at them, that it did not. I said, what are you saying? So I begin to ask myself, why Caroline Okorafo, with her mother, Adama Brown, that they don't have the same surname, mother and daughter, they don't have the same surname with the same father. I don't know how that is. I don't know how he come up, but I'm just saying. And he has a surname with OGBUFI. I don't know how that how he come up. Of course, we are answering the same name, but why is that Kanu Takano knows that they kidnap our leader? Caroline Okorafo knows they kidnap our leader. And of course, if Madam Finance is the one that brought Adama Brown and her daughter. Probably Madam Finance knows that they kidnap our leader. And the Mazi Chike, Doziem and Mazi China Sanworo have came down with that number. And I mean, that was 6 or 5 months ago broadcast where they couldn't take it anymore. They came out, they said things the way it is. They don't know that Onyendu was kidnapped. They asked Kanu Takano, where is our leader Onyendu, your brother? He said that our leader is praying. He said our leader is in mountain praying. Till they rendition our leader. And the Mazi China Sanworo said that he called Kanunta the same day they rendition our leader, and they have already saw it on news, on television. He still called Kanunta the same day to confirm where is our leader. He's still telling Chike Dozie Mazi China that he is still in mountain. Then he began to ask him, is it not our leader is in that zoo called Nigeria now? And Kanunta told him, wait, let me go and confirm. And when Mazi China Sanworo asked Caroline knows that our leader was there. They kidnapped our leader. And he said that Kanunta told him not to tell them. Now, do you begin to understand? I don't really understand what is playing, Mazi. I don't understand, because all these things is questions that we're supposed to be asking. Because I know that if
let me
knew
help you.
that they kidnapped our leader,
Let me help
we
you.
could have done some extraordinary things in Kenya. We would do extraordinary things.
Oh yeah, let me
block everything. But I want you to say something, Mazi.
Yeah, let me help you a little bit. First of all, I'm quoting Cosmos Duru, the current coordinator of Maryland. Cosmos Duru told me that Madam Oyibo said that anything he tells Onyendu to do, Onyendu will do it. She has Onyendu's ears. You understand? That means Eji Onyendu. That's number one. Number two, you said that Caroline Okorafor said that Onyendu does not like his leaders, the people in his cabinet. It is possible to have influenced Onyendu to be pitched against DOS. It's possible. I'm not speculating. Do you know why I say it's possible? Because no member of DOS knew where Onyendu was. I repeat, when Onyendu was in Kenya, no single member of DOS knew that he was in Kenya, except Kanu Takano. I asked him, Kanu, what took Onyendu to Kenya? Does he not have rights to be anywhere he wants to be? He has to be free. He has right to go anywhere he wants to go. He has right to himself. That was the answer Kanuta gave me when I called him. You see, so it's possible that they may have tried to influence Onyendu in such a way that he may not be communicating with the DOS. All this very possible. Look at what I'm facing today. Look at it. Just imagine the claims about my person that Onyendu sacked him from position. I never held any post before, let alone be sacked. In my life, nobody has ever sacked me. I've never been sacked from anything, let alone IPOB.
Yes, Mazi, sorry. Thank you very much for reminding me that, because I have heard it from that idiot called Master Prophet that you were sacked before. Mazi, repeat it, because you are saying that you never occupy any position before. So
any position. Onyendu does not know me to occupy any position before, let alone be sacked. I can't be doing this. So it is live from the deepest part of hell. This Onyoshia, Master Prophet, he also said that I was begging him for Kanunta's phone number. I met Kanunta first time in Atlanta, 2018. 2018. I've been communicating with that bastard Kanunta Kanu. 2018. You see how the lies are coming together? Now, from which position? Uno Kareju Master Prophet. From which position? Kasakram. Onye dufuru ha edufuole yawa. Onye dufuru ha odufuole yawa. All this Nam Jugwa, listen, Nam Jugwa Jews. Let me say this. When Madam Oyibo single-handedly, we were supposed to have a vote of who to lead us as coordinator in Maryland. Madam Oyibo and I said we should bring everybody together. We are going to cast votes. Behind us, Madam Oyibo selected Olive Obi to become coordinator of Maryland. I became so upset. At the time, I just abandoned them. You understand? How can you select somebody without voting? And guess what? Onyendu announced the name of Olive Obi as coordinator of Maryland. Did he not announce it? Who gave him the name? Madam Oyibo. That anything Madam Oyibo got Onyendu name. You see, so it may be possible that they had pitched Onyendu against the DOS. It may be very possible because the DOS did not know that Onyendu was in Kenya until he was arrested and kidnapped, rather. Until he was kidnapped. And that ticket.
And the Mazi, before you continue, there's something I remember because I also asked Kanu this question.
Oh God.
I say according to Mazi Shina Samoru, according to Mazi Shike Doziem, they have come out publicly on broadcast said they don't know that Onyendu was in Kenya.
Okay.
Then the day that I spoke to Kanonta, I also asked Kanonta the same question. Kanonta was telling me, are they not the leadership? They're supposed to know where Onyendu is. How would they know why they have already sidelined them away from Onyendu? Mazi, you see, this thing you are saying that maybe, Mazi, that is exactly what happened.
Yeah.
These people have fooled the head of Onyendu, trying to distance Onyendu from the people that have been working for years.
Yes.
That is a Mazi. There is not maybe. That is exactly Mazi. We are all human.
Yeah.
We are learned people. We are not a dump like those people coming from that zoo. We know how we can understand something. We can put 1 to 1 to make 2. That is exactly what happened. They sidelined Onyendu from the leadership that he had, begin to feed Onyendu that these people can kill. You know, as far as we are.
So the essence, they said his wife. They said his wife will poison him. They told Onyendu that his wife will poison him.
You're right. They make also a video. Begin to tell Onyendu that the wife, even though Onyendu begin confused. And Master and the other one where they call Eagle Prophet. That's another Eagle Prophet they use by then. One idiot living in Ghana or Cotonou, I don't know. They buy that one a golden share. You know, whenever our people in Biafra land, they see people using golden share like the way someone is hanging iron. That I believe one day that thunder will fire. You know, for thunder don't carry on Europe because in Europe they have already have all this protection of thunder. And believe you me, if Simon ever is living in that zoo, the day thunder go fire, he go draw her with that iron that is hanging. So they use also one man called Eagle Prophet.
Yeah.
The man is releasing prophet every single day. He will release prophets upon prophet. Because this is a game plan. They have already saw it coming. Yeah. So they use the man keep on. And so that is exactly what happened, that these people distance Onyendu from his own leadership.
Yeah.
And that is why you see today where Onyendu is. Onyendu, believe you me, I know we are all human. Onyendu will be regretting also.
He made a mistake.
Does it mean that these people that are telling me to go away from these people, and Onyendu is also having the feelings? Yeah. Because before he gets arrested, he begins to have the feelings that some people are after him. But Onyendu don't even know. Because Madono even knows that Onyendu was in Kenya. They are the people that are sending the money, not Mazi Chike. Those are not Mazi China Saworu. It's Onyendu with Caroline Okorafo. They know because all this thing that I'm saying, Caroline told me. She said all this to me. So what do you have to say, Mazi? I want you to say something, please.
You are right, my brother. You're right. I was just trying to be careful. But the fact of the matter is, I'm using my case as an example. Because if you, like I'm telling you, if you ask Onyendu today, who is Dr. Donald Azubuike? So that wicked man that don't want IPOB to pay money to Germany. That is what he will tell you. Because these people, they had told him lies about me. So it's the same pattern. This is how they operate. I've been saying this for years now. I've been saying this in this is the second time coming to your broadcast. I've been saying it. This is how they operate. They tell lies. There are many factions. Assuming if Kanu Takanu faction here, Madam Oyibo Wonunke, Yana Naya Brown and Caroline Okarafo and Nelly, they have their own. This is another group, that's another group. But the fact of the matter is this: the DOS was not aware of the whereabouts of Onyendu in Kenya. They didn't know what happened. You understand? It was they had just set Onyendu up, sent him to Kenya. Who bought the ticket? In whose house was he? Who was taking care of his feeding and everything? All these things were the things being taken care of. And most of all, we saw $20,000 transfer to Kenya. What was that money for? Was it for arrangement for kidnappers that will kidnap Onyendu, or that will help the Nigerian government and Kenya government to kidnap Onyendu? There must be some form of something tangible that they used $20,000 for. And the feeding of Onyendu, they kept Onyendu for that place until this bastard surrounded him and took him away. And Kanu knew about this because I asked him. I said, "What about?" I was shocked when I heard that Onyendu was in Kenya. Of the last place I will ever think is Kenya. But let me say this: Joel Obona, I Colonel, he brought a proposal that Onyendu should have bodyguards. Armed bodyguards everywhere, anytime, and on a equal vest. They brought that idea to Onyendu to sew a bulletproof vest for Onyendu and give him bodyguards that will be protecting him everywhere he goes, not only in America, everywhere. Do you know that that group shut the thing down? The group of Madam Oyibo and all these people, they shut that thing down. Let's assume Onyendu had bodyguards in Kenya. Do you think they would have arrested him like that, kidnapped him?
Mazi, before you continue, I want you to continue. This thing that you said now, I have little bit idea.
Yeah.
But I don't want to say much. This thing that you said now, thing that you said about bodyguard,
bodyguard,
about protecting Onyendu, I have heard about that kind of idea, but I don't know how that thing went off. But now you're right. Continue.
This same group of people killed the project. They said, it's not necessary. Onyendu is this and all that. It's not necessary. He has always been a high target for our enemies. So the best thing would have been to protect him bodily. At least they proposed armored vest, bulletproof vest, and bodyguards. You understand? They shut the idea down because they had goals and ulterior motives. Before you know it, Onyendu landed in Kenya. What was he doing in Kenya? And they lured him. Chineka got bonded. It will not be well for the people that connived and planned for the kidnap of Onyendu.
And the Mazi, do you know that after the adoption of our leader, this issue that you said now was raised by a lot of enemies of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the haters of Biafran restoration? That is the question they begin to raise. How can a leader of indigenous people of Biafra that is leading over 70 million has no protection? That was an issue that raised by the enemies of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and the haters of freedom. They raised that issue. They will begin to discuss about it. Does it mean that we don't know what we're doing? Does it mean that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu can stay without having any, protection? We don't know that some people that are working on the ground to stop it. And now they have already put Onyendu in problem. Yeah. And they are the first people that just come up, begin to accuse people.
Accuse everybody, point fingers at other people.
I want you to continue, Mazi. Continue, Mazi.
You see, so my brother, America is the bedrock of criminal IPOB members. All this grouping now, all these people manifesting now. I'm suggesting that every past coordinator should be dropped. Except there are some that are good, though. They can retain some that are good. But every other person appointed by OGBUFI, who want connection to OGBUFI, should be dropped immediately. If one of this guy, Ikwanusi or whatever, that man, Ikwanusi or whatever his name is, Chief Ezioku or whatever he is, that man, they've been pointing finger at him forever. That man is not a good man. There's something about him that's fishy. He has aligned with Kanu them. He's also in the same camp. These people have weird mentality. I don't know why they want to frustrate the destinies of 75 million people. I don't know what their personal interest is. Or ego. How ego ne kamadi get use no wa. You see how much? What is money? If I see somebody that values money more than anything, I stay far away from that person, because that person don't know the true value of things. Money is the least value of wealth. Money, ego, is the least value of wealth. Money is nothing. Any person that's in love with money, I stay clear of that people. Look at how Madam Oyibo maneuvered and entered our finance, penetrated using this foolish high chief away from the claim Nayabo coordinator of DC. Can you imagine? He brought Madam Oyibo into this thing. And of course, Madam Oyibo is an agent of ZOO, connected with all these local politicians in ZOO and Nelly Ofebu. They and this Naya Brown and Caroline Okorafo, they are the people that know about the whereabouts of Oyindu. They know about his whereabouts. Why did Caroline Okorafo use Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's Twitter handle to tweet after he's kidnapped?
Mazi, you come back again. Mazi, you are always on point. I don't know why, even though it seems that you are the moderator of this broadcast that we have today, it seems that you are bringing the issue from here and there. You're right. Why should Caroline Okorafo? That is also some issue that people raised. I mean, the media warriors, they keep on saying, how can Mazi Nnamdi Kanu be in in hands of enemy in Kenya and keep on tweeting? So what does Caroline Okorafo have to tell us that our leader Onyendu is in hands of enemy and she keep on tweeting? You know what I'm saying?
He's about to host a meeting. Yes. So my brother, they were trying to eat their cake and at the same time have it. Do you know when they kidnapped Onyendu? Do you know it took me 3 days to believe it? For 3 days, I never believed it. I said it's impossible. First of all, I did not even know that Onyendu was in Kenya. To be honest with you, it took me 3 days. Then my depression set in. I was depressed for 3 months. I could not eat. I could not sleep. I could do nothing. I was powerless. I was mentally paralyzed. You see? So these people are evil. These are the people I wanted Kanu to stay away from. OGBUFI potaro ondi zo mero plan iya ne manita. Ga makuro OGBUFI. OGBUFI bonye ne esi Onyendu from day one. Jana Okoro. After Obid, Jana Obid, after Obid Okoro. After Okoro, OGBUFI na Madam Oyibo. Madam Oyibo was quoted to say she boasted that anything she tells Onyendu will do it. For somebody to get to that level, and of course they told Onyendu that his wife was his enemy. That his wife wants to kill him. Did they not say it? Did Nelly not say it? So what is there? What are we struggling for? What is the struggle about it? The Kanu group nonkeha, Madam Oyibo group nonkeha. Anyone bo IPOB nonkani. You see, autopilot nonkeha now. You understand? So we have all these factions all over the place. Everybody meddling into the affairs of IPOB. But I want to guarantee that America will never be the same again. After the incident of Onyendu, after the Onyendu's kidnapping in Kenya, and I saw the role all these bastards in the US played, I vowed to resist anybody and everybody. Even though Onyendu for that now, so Dr. Donald, I ban you from coming to my house. I will tell him, lie. Mazi, I will come to your house. Let me make this point clear. Let me make this point clear to Kanu and the Master Prophet. Master Prophet Kanu. Even if Onyendu comes out today and says, Dr. Donald, I don't want you to come to my house, I will come there. And when I see OGBUFI there, I will rush him. You understand? That is how badly I mean what I say. That's how badly I mean it. I'm not playing. I'm not playing. There is no play. When it comes to matter, IPOB matter, and Biafra, everybody that knows me, stay clear. I don't joke with people's life. 75 million people. I don't joke with their destiny. When I'm committed to a goal and a vision, I am laser focused. I am more focused than anything you can imagine. I develop eagle eyes, very focused, and I get to my destination. My horn is exalted like the horn of a unicorn. Nothing stops me from getting to my destination. I always get to the end of my destination. Day one.
Thank you, Mazi. There is also, I remember during the time that I was still communicating with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's secretary, Adama Brown and Caroline Okoraf. I'm communicating both of them because they stay in the same house. They live the same place. The day the Kenga say something like that, I say, how did the Kenga knows all these things? Of course, they are living in the same house. I knows that. And I was pushing Caroline Okoraf to come out on social media with me to come and debunk the lies of Simon Ekpa. The mother was telling me that I don't want my daughter to come out on social media. He was protecting her daughter. But I begin to ask her, you are
but they hear her voice over the radio.
Yeah, you are protecting your daughter, but we are here showing our face every time, taking the bulls by the horn. But your daughter, she knows everything that goes wrong. The day they kidnap our leader, the day our leader traveled to Kenya, she knows all these things. Even though Sote, she told me, Caroline told me that Onyendu did not trust his leadership. He did not trust them.
Yeah,
I don't know. That is the time they were planning to, sideline all this leadership. Of course, I will only do have to take precaution. And believe you me, this such a thing can never happen again. It will never happen because this time around, we have already corrected the mistake of yesterday. We have already corrected it.
Even like America.
It will never happen. So, Mazi, let me ask you another question now because it's very, very important that we all understand this. Like I told my people from the beginning of this broadcast that we are on channel. We are on satellite. This is not what Facebook, they can do whatever they want to do. Of course, we are on Facebook, we are on Twitter, we are on Instagram, we are on YouTube. But this time around, we don't depend on them. Of course, Simon Ebirima is here. He keep on writing. But I will never comment on him because he's here already.
Oh, yeah, they are all the enemies.
Of course, he knows I'm his, of course, number one, I'm better than him. Number two, when you are talking about struggle, I'm here before him. That is also the reason why I can be able to speak to OGBUFI anyhow I like. OGBUFI is a junior to me. I know when these people join the struggle, OGBUFI, I can be categorically clear, sorry my people, before I time the honor here, that I am senior to OGBUFI in this struggle. So I don't care who he is. If you think that it's OGBUFI high priest, me also. So if you don't know, he should know. So eventually go Mazi, let us begin to descend. Because we have already covered our time. Like I said, I will keep on bringing you time to time. Anytime I see that issue is, you have to debunk some things, I will have to call you to come and tell us how it is. Now you told us about you are waiting for OGBUFI to fly out.
I need the flyer.
Like he said that he's still the coordinator. And you promise us that you are going to deal with
tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
I will go to I will take immediate action. Faster.
Thank you. Thank you, Mazi. Thank you, Mazi, very much, because it's very important that our people begin to understand. And I keep on saying, and the Mazi, I would like you also to repeat it again, because you have called those name of the people that sold our leader. You called it the first time that you came to this broadcast, but that time we are not connected to BTV on the ground. I will also like you to mention those name of the people. So our people on the ground, and where you are mentioning, also put Simon Ebirima inside. Those that sold our leader, I want you to mention their name, please.
Okay. The names of the people that sold our leader, as a matter of fact, the people that sold our leader live in the United States and Finland. Primary suspect, Madam Oyibo, primary suspect. Seconded by Nelly Ofwebu, followed by Naya Brown, followed by Caroline Okorafor, and Simon Ekpa, and Bridget Okorafor. Bridget Okorafor is aware of it because she was also.
I hope you don't forget Rabbit Charles. You want to say it's Rabbit Charles.
Yeah, Rabbit Charles. Yes, I forgot that his name. I think his name is one of those things. Rabbit Charles is among those people. This group of people are responsible for the kidnap of Onyendu. They sold our leader to the hands of the enemy. They did it. They are fully responsible. And I can bet my life on it. They are responsible. They have everything indicates that. Everything indicates they are responsible for the kidnap of Onyendu. They sold our leader to our enemy. You see, our perpetual and eternal enemy. You see, we can never be friends with these people.
Thank you, Mazi. And again, Mazi, I want you, to tell those idiots, those, how can I put them, gullible people, that they believe that this struggle that we are is a family business. What do you have to tell those coordinators that they have already infiltrated, thinking that Kanunta is the one that is in charge? What do you have to tell those coordinators? And what do you think is best that will happen to those coordinators? Because we don't know who we are. Kanunta is a brother to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Is in the position to take care of his brother? And according to what you said that we should take it to bank, and Kanunta should come and make DNA. I have already also asked the question. So, but my question now to you is that, what do you have to tell those following Kanunta sheepishly, believing that Kanunta is in position? And most of this thing I'm telling you is most of the coordinators. I want you to speak to some coordinators, because some coordinators, they are in this issue. Thank you, Mazi.
Thank you very much for this question. First of all, let me address most coordinators, wherever they might be, whether be it in Europe, be it in America, be it in Africa, wherever you might be, hearing the sound of my voice today. Please listen to me carefully. Kanunta Kanu is not a leader in IPOB. Kanunta Kanu does not have a portfolio in IPOB. Kanunta Kanu does not have any influence in IPOB. Kanunta Kanu does not run any office in IPOB. So for that reason, please do not listen to Kanunta Kanu. If you are found parling with Kanunta Kanu, taking orders from Kanunta Kanu, I guarantee you will be expelled from IPOB. I will push for this. I know our leaders don't like, they like suspension. I don't do suspension. I will push that our leaders will expel you. So be advised today. I'm shouting out to Cosmos Duru, Cosmos of Maryland. Retrace your steps. Don't follow Kanunta Kanu. Kanunta Kanu is not a leader anywhere in IPOB. And if he's telling you, guaranteeing you that you will be safe, he's fooling you. He's not even the blood brother of Onyendu. He's not. If he is the blood brother of Onyendu, ya pota bia ngom akwa na ngum mini ha na ja anwu yi. Ya pota bia ngom mini or bia racha nzu or ose or gini ko na about those local things. I don't know those things. Ya pota bia swear. Or come and do DNA. Ya bia make DNA test. So my brothers and sisters, stay away from Kanunta Kanu. He is on a collision course with IPOB worldwide. And it is very logical to know and to see and to know that Onyendu will not set up Kanunta Kanu as a leader, which will be on a head-on collision with IPOB under the leadership of Mazi and Chike Dozie. It's not possible. That logic alone, it beats every of their plans. It points to the fact that they are all liars. They are liars. They don't have any portfolio. They don't have any office. And my brothers and sisters, any coordinator that does not follow the rules of and regulation or follow the leadership of HOD, which is Mazi Chikedozie, you will be expelled, just like OGBUFI and the rest people have been expelled. That is what is going to follow. And let me tell you one thing. The moment you are expelled, you become irrelevant in IPOB. Nothing that you say matters. And that is why I'm even pushing for the expulsion of Kanu as soon as possible so that we have our peace. They won't.
Thank you, Mazi. And I also want you to use, we have somebody that just want to contribute. It's somebody that always called, but I will call her back again. Okay. But I want you to also use 1 minute. I want you to use 1 minute also talk about this Lady Shinyere.
Okay.
That woman she is the head of Reason account. I want you to use 1 minute to talk about her. And also, what advice do you have? Because we are just, attending. I mean, we are trying to tell the leadership that all these things, of course, in Umweri account, according to what you said, these people haven't even raised up to $60,000.
No, I don't think so.
In Umweri account, we lost more than $1 million. So, and the leadership expelled them. The leadership expelled them. Upon say they know that they have up to that amount. Now we know that these people has nothing. I don't know. I'm just, I'm pleading to the leadership because the fast we do on this quest of self-determination, the better for us. We cannot just say Adan Nen Nayana and Madam Finance. That one is another issue. Their issue is something is so different, but not those people that are just holding $60,000. So what is $60,000? So Lady Shinyere, that because I believe that all these shenanigans start from this lady. She is the one in control. She is the one that said that she will never listen to the HOD. She is the one that said that. She is the one that said that the people that HOD brought to work with them, that over her dead body, she will never work with those people that they brought. And the same lady go out there, begin to tell people for over 3 months. She never paid to know, because if she's holding, she haven't paid, that one is different, but she's telling that, confusing people and convincing people that they should go and begin to pay to raise an account. And that is insubordination. And our leader, Mazi Nnamdi, can so much hate it. So, Mazi, I want you to use 1 minute to address this issue of Shinyere. 1 minute. Then we
thank you very much, Wande. I'm proposing to the HOD and the DOS to expel Lady Shinyere ASAP, as soon as possible. As a matter of fact, immediately. No single individual that is in possession of IPOB's material, money, property, or anything should hold it 1 day past the time given for surrender. Any money, any property, any material in the hand of any person, any IPOB material, money, or anything in the hands of any person should go directly to the IPOB. Should be in the IPOB should possess anything, any money, any material, any funds, anything under IPOB's name should be under the supervision of IPOB. You see, so I am calling for immediate expulsion of Lady Shinyere for being insubordinate to the DOS and vis-a-vis HOD. No single individual is higher than Mazi Chikedozie as long as Onyendu is being kidnapped. You see, so anybody and everybody, we are all subject to Mazi Chikedozie, who is head of the Directorate of States, and of course also in conjunction with the DOS. Anything outside this, I propose expulsion, outright. No suspension. And I think Lady Shinyere should know better. If she has an office, she runs business, she knows what it's like when she has a junior staff or an employee challenge her authority. That's exactly what she's doing to IPOB right now. So she deserves expulsion. She should be expelled immediately. No discussion about that. No waste of time about her personality. That's my opinion. And that's what I think.
Thank you. Thank you very much. We have our sister here, sister, we want you to talk now. I will give you 5 minutes, please, sister. Now you can take over the floor. You heard what we have said. You heard what our brother, Dr. Donald said, Azubike. So, Ada, I want you to take over the floor. We give you 5 minutes, please.
Am I coming out clear?
Of course. Are you hearing her, Mr.
Yes.
Mazi?
Yes, I'm hearing her.
Okay. Good evening, sir. Good evening,
madam.
Dr. Donald, first of all, I want to appreciate you. I thank you very much.
Thank you, madam.
When this issue started, when they kidnapped our leader, I have been following you, I've been watching you, because you have been coming out in, because that time it was hot. It was really hot, and you were coming out in different programs. I've been watching you. I'm not part of the leadership, but I appreciate God that the leadership saw what I saw. At the end of the day, I was just like saying, is there nobody in America? Because America has caused more harm than good to this
That's
struggle.
right. That's right.
And I remember that our leader, we are fighting this Biafra because we don't want repetition of what is happening in Nigeria to occur in Biafra land. You know, the federalism, the cabal, some people that are above the law, and some people that are below the law, different and our leader was fighting against this. And this is what these American women and men brought to this struggle.
Yes.
I thank God that at least there are people like you. You maybe is the one we know, but I know that there are people like you.
Oh, I hear it.
To continue what you are doing.
To be honest with
whatever you are doing, continue doing it better.
Thank you.
And please be focused. And when that the journey was tough, that was no. I know that I knew quite well within that period. There are some people that were rejected, but the people that stood within that period, when this was very hot, I tell you, those people, they are among those 100 men our leader was talking about. So I want you to be focused. That is what I'm trying to tell you.
Thank you,
because
madam.
I know that you are among that 100 men.
Thank you,
and the spirit of Biafra will help you. It will help you, and will help all of us to achieve this end.
Thank you, madam.
And now I'm talking to this a hell of a OGBUFI of a person. I don't care. I don't care about the money he has. I don't care about the millions he has. I don't care the investment he has. The same blood that is running in him is the same that is running in every Biafran that's living, even under the bridge. So he has to go and respect himself. He has been expelled and he will remain expelled. Irrespective of that, they don't want to work with Chike Doziem. And Chike Doziem is our leader now. All of them should go and sit inside ships until when our leader comes out. All of them should go and sit down. I don't care the kind of money you have. You are not feeding anybody. We don't want cabal. And that's why our leader said we should contribute money. Contribute money. Our money, we contribute it. People are contributing 30 euros. People are contributing $50 or whatever they are contributing. People are contributing. And when they know they could contribute in order to push this struggle forward. We don't want cabal in IPOB, no matter the kind of money you are bringing in IPOB. To hell with your money. Don't come here and start causing problems everywhere.
Simple. It's terrible.
We have been there and we have been paying our money. If Many of them are sleeping in the bush, contributing whatever they can do. What the hell do you think you have contributed so far that you are causing havoc everywhere? Who the hell do people think you are? And another thing I'm talking about, all the coordinators that are listening to Kanu, you must be ashamed of yourself. This is what the Nigerian government is doing. Their family is above the law. This person, my in-law, is above the law. This one is above the law. That is what you people brought into IPOB.
Yes, they brought it.
Even if it's the brother of our leader, who is he?
Screw him.
Family business. Why would the HOD expel somebody and come out and say he reinstated, and the fool that said that he's educated? I don't know the qualification of OGBUFI or all the people that they expel in IPOB. OGBUFI, I don't know your qualification, that the head of department will expel you, and the brother will come and reinstate you, and the fool agreed to that.
Ada, I listened to OGBUFI interview with this idiot called Master Prophet. OGBUFI has no qualification. I don't see OGBUFI as somebody that went to school.
That's no qualification.
I see him like he's just because of that high priest. You know, our people is too like priest, high priest OGBUFI. I see OGBUFI like somebody that is uneducated person because men listening to his English will understand.
Money misroad. It's unfortunate money misroad because it's stupid. I'm sorry to say it.
Did you say money? Which money?
Ada, OGBUFI has no money. There is our money that is in their disposal. They are using to challenge us. Our own money that people contributed. These people has no chichi. They has nothing. No, they are zero. They are zero.
Okay.
They are zero. Which money?
Okay, you don't have chichi. You don't have bread. Okay, if you don't have bread, then go and sit one place, because if you have common bread, just this simple common bread, when a head of department expels you and a blood brother of the director or whatever, we tell you, I reinstate you in that company.
He's not the blood brother. He's not the blood brother.
Yeah, the least.
Let's forget. I'm just saying. Let's say he's a drug.
Yeah, I just saying because Emmanuel Kanu is not saying something like this. Emmanuel Kanu that is on the ground. It's Emmanuel Kanu that is in position that is on the ground that's supposed to be saying all these things.
Yeah,
the man on the ground that they can take his life anytime, any moment, whenever they want. He is the one in position to be saying all these things. We were living in comfortable zone. Of course, we are in exile, but of course, where we are living today, that is also a security than where Emmanuel Kanu is living. And Kanu in Germany here with me every day. Now,
within that period, within this period, the initial time when they kidnapped our leader, I was kind of, because I'm somehow a calm person. So I was watching everything that is going on. I remember that Kanunta, some women call Kanunta, what they were interested within that period, within the 2 weeks, 3 weeks of our leader's kidnap, is to start talking about money. Where will money go? Where will the money not go? Within a few weeks.
You see?
Why are you interested in money when people are crying for kidnap of our leader?
You see? That is another evidence right there. That's another testament. Listen to her.
Let's not judge you, Kanunta. Let's not judge you, because you know why I'm saying this. Many people have died. If we are fighting,
Ada, you have 1 minute, please. You have 1 minute to remain in place.
If we are fighting outside, you are not supposed to. Whether you are adopted son or adopted whatever you are, or you are blood brother, you are not supposed to do this. Yeah. You are supposed to be selfless. If because you want to be like a leader, you want to start shouting like Mazi Nnamdi Kanu.
You want to give order.
You want to start. I don't know your distance.
I will call Darlington very soon. Darlington said that Kanunta called him, telling that do you know that after Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is him? I will call Darlington. I will call him. I will bring Darlington.
He said
You go talk all of
Thank you
that.
very much.
Thank you, madam.
You know, when you are talking about their profile, I say I wish I did karate and all those things, like karate and all this. I think I need those professions now because I need to be karate a lot of people. I'm telling you.
Thank you, Ada.
Thank you, madam.
God bless you too. God bless you too. Mazi Donald, in conclusion, please, you can use 2 minutes, 3 minutes till you end. I want you to, in conclusion, all these things that we said, I want you to put it in one basket. Okay. So of course, I will make sure that I bring Darlington. Of course, it will shock every one of them, but I will bring Darlington. It does not matter. Okay. I mean, let him come and tell us what he knows too. Mazi Donald, the floor is yours. Please, I want you to use your time to, encourage the great people of Biafra, tell them things they want to hear. Also, use this medium to extend your greeting to our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who is today in DSS dungeon because of me and you. Yes. Thank you, Mazi.
Yes, thank you. Ndewo Mazi. Fellow Biafrans, I want to thank you for your time, taking your time out to watch or listen to this program today. First of all, a big shout out to our indefatigable supreme leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Ohamadike One. I have a quote for him. Agoka Ibea. That's what I always call him. Agoka Ibea. You see, so he's our number one warrior. He's our gem. He is our prize star. And more kudos, more power to him. We pray that the angel of help will always render you help. And you will give you courage. You will give you strength. Will give you energy to sustain this time of adversity, especially in the dungeon where your enemies have kept you captive for over 1 year. It is the same God who delivered Daniel from the hands of the lion that would deliver you from the hands of your enemy. He said, I also want to thank fellow Biafrans. I thank you for your steadfastness, and especially those in America. I want to plead with you. Let us stay the course. Let us stand our ground. We are facing an internal battle, and it's an easy one. If we stay away from crooks amongst us, being spearheaded by Kanu Takanu, Chief OGBUFI, and the rest of the people expelled under IPOB, Ikwanusi and AJRC, all these people have been expelled. You do not have any dealings with them. Please, let's stay focused. Onyedu will not send conflicting signals for IPOB. He will not give any power to Kanu Takanu to head anything IPOB, while at the same time, in concert, HOD is in charge of IPOB, causing a head-on collision of both sides. It's not going to happen. It is not from a directive from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu does not have such, will never engage in such activity because he's a man of wisdom. He has his own will, and he's a strong-willed man. I know he did not order or usher any of these bastards from coming in or meddling into our affairs. So disregard anything and everything Kanu Takanu is telling you and telegraphing out there. Kanu Takanu is a loser. He's a born loser. He wants to be leader by all means, but you can see confirmation from every corner that his mission is aborted on arrival. He cannot penetrate this noble family. His goals and aims is to be in charge of IPOB money. You see, that lady, our sister that just spoke something right now, made mention of...
Mazi, please, I would like you to round up because we have a sister, very important. You will love her. She wants to talk also.
I wish you all the best. God bless you. Ndewo. Go ahead.
Ndewo, Mazi. But Mazi Donald, yeah. Mazi Donald, they want you to stay here, please. You have to stay and listen to her. Maybe you will use that for your closing remark or closing speech. I don't know how to put it, whatever.
Okay.
And I'll continue.
All right.
Okay, Mazi Donald, Dr. Donald, how are you?
Fine, thank you, Madam Mayor.
Yeah, my name's Marian Hader. I have a quick question. Yes. It's not really a question, more of a question of confirmation. Because I overheard you speaking that today, that Mazi Kanunta is more of a cousin to Mazi Awahamadike.
Yes.
Did I hear that right?
Absolutely. You're right. You heard it right.
Okay. Now, when you said that, I started thinking, because I have been questioning myself. This behavior that I've heard that is putting up, what could be the motivation? And what I'm beginning to unthink now is this. You know, what he's doing, this is what I'm thinking now, is beyond IPOB, honestly. Because I heard, if I recall, Mazi Ohamadike made a statement, even though he's the rightful heir to the throne of his father.
Right.
He has made a bold statement that he's not interested in that traditional seat. Right. So I am beginning to think that what Kanunta is doing is beyond IPOB. That's my thought right now. Why am I saying this? He's trying to use this, attacking this leadership, trying to insert himself as the next in line. If he's able to achieve this move, the next thing will be going back home and then begin to fight for that seat. My thinking might be wild, but I'm telling you, because I have been trying to understand why Kanunta is doing what he's doing. Because an example of what I'm saying, it might sound crazy, but history always repeats itself. Nothing is new, nothing is wrong.
Yes.
I don't know if you're a student of the Bible, Mazi, Dr. Donald Azubike. If you're a student of the Bible,
I'm a mobile Bible.
What happened when Solomon died, King Solomon? Do you recall what happened? Do you know that the person that instigated what happened in Israel for them to be split into two nations was a great-great-grandchild of Ephraim?
Right.
Do you know that?
Right. Yes.
He was an Ephraimite. He was an Ephraimite. He instigated that because what happened when Solomon was building that temple, he was a gifted craft person. And he was trying to overthrow. He was trying to incite violence. He was trying to incite disobedience to the kingship of Solomon. And Solomon wanted to kill him. He ran back to Egypt. When Solomon died, he was the one that instigated those young people to go against Rehoboam, who was the rightful heir, the son of Solomon. And then he was able to overtake the decision of the elders, and then the kingdom split into two, and he was installed the king. My mind is telling me that this game Kanunta is playing is beyond IPOB. I'm telling you, go and take it because it doesn't make sense. He's telling me that if it's not, even if it's the right sibling of Martin Nnamdi Kanu, even if it's an immediate sibling, he had a deep-seated negative rivalry against Martin Nnamdi Kanu because your brother cannot be going through this. And the only institution that's supposed to help your brother to come out in the name of IPOB under the leadership of Chika. And all he's doing, Mazi Chika, is going against this leadership.
Head-on collision,
What are his ulterior motives? Because Kanunta cannot tell you that he's not aware that his actions with people like OGBUFI and co. The actions will not do anything to bring Mazi out. Rather, it will perpetuate Mazi staying in there. The argument becomes, what will he benefit if Mazi is jailed or killed, if Mazi has died in Kenya? Because all his actions, that's what they do. That's why I'm thinking this way. It's not just about IPOB leadership, because he knows he cannot replace Mazi Gedosiem. He knows that. But he's trying to use that to bring himself up, put his name out there, and set himself as a leader. Because he cannot be coming in and raising funds with this Madam Nene. He has no position, he's not a leader. So if you don't want just like there's an argument you made towards the end again that made me to call. You call it out and it makes sense. You don't want a dossier to look into the affairs of financial situation of IPO. But somebody who has no cabinet role, has no ministerial role, you are raising funds with him. And people who have been expelled, you're raising funds with them. I'm talking about Nene. But yet, you don't want rightful people in charge to look into IPOB before. Something is wrong with these pictures. These are the things I wanted to bring in, or maybe ask you as any question if you have an input, please.
No, the fact is, I've laid it out there on the table. First of all, Kanu is not heir to the throne of Afaruku Ibeku. God forbid anything happens to Onyendu, God forbid. But should Onyendu be found wanting today, the next person in line would have been Emmanuel Kanu, fine boy. But Kanu is so far away, he's not even near the thing. So he's not legit in any way. Let me make one thing clear today.
He may not be legit, just like what I said about Ephraim. He may not be legit, but isn't that, don't you think that the groundwork is trying to lay?
Yes. So what he's trying to do, you are right.
His action does not make sense.
You are right. He is trying to be on
it. He's trying to bring himself to a position where he has no legitimate right to be.
Yeah.
Other than that, it makes no sense what he's doing.
Exactly.
Listen, my thinking now might be wild. They give it a little thought.
No. You are very.
But it makes no sense, because if he can manipulate himself to a position of hierarchy, to a position of leadership, he can use that to go back to Afari Ibeku. And who, if God forbid anything happens to Mazi Nnamdi, who is Emmanuel to come and challenge him? Who?
Let me.
If you can be able to rally people, galvanize them in IPOB, he can do the same. Go and reread that story of Rehoboam and Jephthah. Yes. Manasseh and Ephraim.
Yeah. Let me, Madam Heather, let me blow your mind right now. I said it in this broadcast time and time again. Maybe some people are not paying attention. If the course Kanu is taking right now is followed through, he's on a head-on collision with IPOB worldwide. And when this head-on collision takes place, we will scatter into splinters. And then our enemies will take the advantage and Pinyoku Onyendu, I told Mr. Anabeke, Pinyoku Onyendu. Then his wish becomes a reality. For example, that your suggestion of him trying to become high chief of the king of Afaruku Ibeku will now come to pass. I've been saying it. Onyendu cannot give Kanu.
We are thinking of immediate and actually used. We have my own thinking now. May I be wrong, but I know how I think. Even the last time I came, I said I don't want to start analyzing him. A matter prophet and the other person.
I mean, for me, like I always apply logic.
Because my mind is, because I've been asking myself, why is it is beyond IPOB? Because if he can be able to galvanize these people, do this bullshit he's trying to do with the help of Nnamdi, scatter IPOB leadership, Mazi is done, Mazi is stopped. But when he can now carry the same action, because by this time he has elevated himself and now here as the next leader of IPOB. He becomes the next leader, which will not last long, but he will achieve his aim. In that case now, he'll be able to work the politicians back home. And you remember that these days now, all these eldership and kingship are appointed. They are not really legitimately.
Yeah, they are not legitimate, right? Yes.
Then they can help install him, his ultimate agent. Go and check. Even as a student of Egyptology, this thing has been happening. I'm telling you.
Yeah, you're very correct. And I'm also advising Emmanuel Fineboy. Emmanuel Fineboy should be very, very careful. Because you remember they killed Showore's younger brother. You remember? Showore's younger brother was killed. Emmanuel Kanu should be very, very careful. Nobody knows what Kanu have in store. Nobody knows. But God will expose him. He's exposed already anyway. You are right. He's on a collision course with IPOB worldwide, and he's going to fail. But he's trying to cause damage such that everybody will fall apart, and then he will assume whatever he wants to assume. But that's not going to happen, because I'm a watchman, I'm a gate man in IPOB USA. I will be steadfast. I'll be focused. I'll be undeterred. I'll wait viciously and passionately for anybody that wants to penetrate IPOB USA. That I can guarantee. You see, that I can guarantee. See, Kanu has ulterior motive. You see, there.
Thank you very much, Mazi. Thank you very much. We have to descend this time around.
Yes.
I thank you, Mazi, Donald Azubike, and I thank also our audience that just follow us on today's broadcast. I thank you all. We are going to be coming time to time to preach this gospel of redemption to our people. I will say good day to all of you.
Goodbye.
Our leader, Mazi, can live long. He said, there's too much noise here. We talk again, please. Thank you.